Your little graphic that you made was so cute.
Which one?
Like for the thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
I was so happy that you changed the last one because when there was no thumbnail up, it was like the ugliest screenshot.
I
It was
hate the
so
ones
ugly.
that they give you.
I know. It's always like the worst. I'm like, I feel like you should be able to detect when it's like a smile, but it doesn't. It gives
Yeah.
like mid speaking.
They don't really care how you look and just pick the
Yeah.
most horrible one.
I know. I was literally so happy when I saw you changed it because I was like, oh, I'm not good. I was
I was gonna save us.
Should we
Okay.
tweet?
Yeah, I'll tweet the link. Okay.
I hope more people come this time.
Yeah, same. I hope they do.
Well, this one's more planned. Last time was very like spontaneous.
Yeah, very random.
Hmm. This one was still kind of random, but it was a bit more planned.
And we gave them a bit of a
Oh,
heads up.
did you just put your fairy lights up?
Yeah, they got here today, and I put them up because I was so excited.
I
And
saw your tweet.
I like
They look,
them.
yeah, they look really cute. I like them.
Yeah,
Did they
and they
change?
have like a little remote thing. Where is it? And like they can change.
Did you get them from Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think we have the same ones because I have a little remote.
Yeah,
Is
mine's
this?
like this.
Oh,
It's
never mind.
kind of
I was gonna
different.
say they don't really look the same. See, I like the color yours is. Mine changes color, but it doesn't really like go to that color. Like the closest it would go is like that.
Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the color. It's like a
Yours
white,
is
a
like
warm white,
brighter.
right?
Yeah, but yours looks brighter than mine. But I like that mine I can like turn it down as well. Okay, you can't really tell, but I can make them like less bright so I can like sleep with them on.
Yeah, it has like a little like less bright and bottom, but I don't know if it kind of works because I haven't tried it yet. But I like that
Yeah.
yours can change colors. Like I like the. I always wanted those that you can like put other colors that are white.
Yeah, I like the blue. The blue shows up like the prettiest on camera. Like the other one, the white one, see yours shows up good, but like for me it doesn't really show up that well.
Yeah, it doesn't show so much. Yeah,
The red, when I'm in my room and I turn off all the lights and I just have the red lights on, it makes me feel like I'm in like euphoria or something. It's
I
like a
love,
very cool vibe. Yeah.
I love, I
Well,
love, I love. And then I see like a TikTok, and you get like everyone has the fairy lights and the colorful lights, and
oh
I love
yeah.
that. Like you feel like I don't know why I feel like a cam girl or something.
Yeah, literally you feel so cool. You're like, oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Hi, Karina.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. Karina literally is the best. She has like the best blog and always is like tells you the new releases are coming out and everything. And I love
Oh,
following Karina.
I love that. I need to follow more blogs. I feel like I don't keep up with enough
I don't
blogs.
follow along or don't read a lot of blogs, but the
Mm-hmm.
ones that I do like do it so well.
Mm-hmm. I don't either, but I want to keep up with more. Okay, I need to know where you're at in ecstasy. I need to know.
I haven't gone that far. Like I think I'm on like page 100 something because it's a very large book.
Is it? I read it. I think I read it in less than a day. I read it
I
so
think
fast.
it has here 456 pages,
Oh,
and I'm in 118, so I'm like 26%.
how are you liking
And
it?
I'm still at that moment where I told you that where Eli just like finger
Yeah.
Sarah, and Alex is like coming down the stairs, and they're like,
I know. Isn't that crazy that that happens only 26% into the book?
A girl
Like,
died in like the third percent, okay?
I know, that's why I love it, because literally the entire time I had no idea what was gonna happen. Because I'm like, if this is already happening like 13% in, where else can the book
Yeah,
go?
like you expect this to happen like 60% or something. And
Yeah.
then what is going to happen the rest of the like I'm sure like this is what I think will happen. Like obviously
Okay, tell me.
something's going to happen with what's the name Rihanna like
I need to
who is
like cover
the
my face so I don't give it away. I don't want to like react to what you say.
okay, don't react.
Okay,
Um
okay. I'll try to.
they're going to figure out who killed Rihanna. Like maybe not like they won't try that hard to figure it out, but they will figure it out by the end. Like maybe they're not going to play detective. Like Sarah does not care who kills Rihanna. He doesn't care about the girl,
Mhm.
but she's going to know. I know she's going to know because the, someone at the party did it. So
Mhm. Who
what
though? That is the question.
like so many questions and Eli has like a lot of secrets I think and because he relates so much to Sarah like he thinks they are meant to be or not meant to be but like they have more in common than Alex and Sarah he thinks that when
Mhm.
but it's crazy because he has talked to her like 3 times and
Yeah.
Alex is another thing like Alex is very messy.
Yeah. I know.
But I don't know
It's
what's gonna happen. Like, it was so wild that first party scene with the three of them in the bed. That was so wild.
oh my god. I literally was like I didn't. I was shook. Like I every 2 seconds I was like, is this actually? Am I actually reading this right now? Like, what is going on?
Because I thought, like, she was like super drunk and high, right?
Mhm.
And then Eli came and he was like, what is happening? And I thought he was going to stop everything because Alex took Sarah to the room and he was like, I'm not going to make her go to bed. We're going to have fun or something. And
Mhm.
it was clear like she was messed up. And I thought Eli was like, not going to be part of anything in that
I
bed. And
know.
then he closes the door, and Sarah's like, "What is happening?"
He literally switches up so fast. Like you think he's gonna like do one thing and then he does the complete opposite, and you're like,
Yeah, you like he's not the good guy either. Like I think he's more messed up than Zach than Alex. I don't know why. Like Alex is so like he's that yerk cocky football guy, right? He's the
mhm.
typical. But Eli is like another thing entirely.
Yeah, it's so good. I need you to finish it because I
I'm
want to talk about it so much with you, but I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm gonna read more, I promise. Like I want to finish it because I've started so many books already and I have not finished anything. So I want to finish at least one book.
I watched Bridgerton.
I've also watched it and I loved it and
I loved it too.
I want the season two so badly. Like it was such a like a fun experience and I finished it so quickly. I was like highly anticipating it because I'm excited about a romance like
Hmm.
adaptation and I think we need more because they're so fun. Like I tried watching, I don't know if you two watch the Sweet Magnolias TV show or you
Yeah,
know.
I watched like some of it.
Yeah, I watched an episode and I thought like, because it's also a romance adaptation, but I didn't really like the tone of it. I think I'm not like the
Yeah,
market.
I think it was supposed to be like like women's literature, like chick lit.
Yeah,
I think that was kind of like the aim of it. It kind of gave me Gilmore Girl vibes, but like it wasn't the same as Gilmore
yeah.
Girl.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch it, Heart of Dixie, like the show.
No,
I
I've never
wanted
seen it.
that type of small town because that's more like fun romance and it's also like their lives like it's not only
Mhm.
focused on the romance so I was like hoping for that type of content, but it's more different.
Yeah,
So I
no, I'm
didn't
so
follow it.
happy. I'm so happy that Bridgerton did so well because I feel like that will open a lot of doors for more romance adaptations and not like chick lit, like proper romance. And also especially historical romance. Like I feel like there's such a big market for even more historical romance now adaptations because we're gonna have to wait a while for the next season of Bridgerton. And there's so many historical romance books and series out there that
I
they could start
know.
making adaptations for those. You
I
know?
know. There's so many good stories. Like I love
Mm-hmm.
so many, and they deserve an adaptation. Like
Yeah,
there were like 8 episodes or what?
I think it
Yeah,
was eight. Yeah,
there
yeah.
were 8, right? That you don't even have to have like 24 episodes like the old series TV shows had 24. Nowadays they don't even have that many episodes.
I know. I feel like the ones with a shorter season are usually better too, because a lot more effort is put into like the few episodes that they do have. You know.
Yeah, like they focus more on the story because sometimes like they give you, well, in the longer seasons they give you a lot of things that just are like info dump, and I just don't
Mhm.
care about some scenes or some storylines, and this is like more focus.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I really liked it though. Um, I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
I'm excited for another season, even though it probably will take a really long time for season
I
two.
know. I hope they release it in December. That would be good.
That's
So
still so far. That's like a year. Yeah.
but
So what are you reading now? Are you reading like a million books right now?
yeah, I'm reading. No, I'm trying. Like I'm focusing on ecstasy because when
Okay.
I'm focused on one book, like I try to finish it, but I started, but I haven't continued since I started reading ecstasy. So I'm still reading the same books. I think I
Okay.
mentioned them last time,
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say every time I see you tweet, I feel like you talk about so many different books, and then you talk about wanting to start a new book. You're like, I want to start this book, and I want to
Everyone
start this
starts so many books. Like Twitter is
book.
so dangerous. Like everyone starts talking about different books, and then you're like, I have that book, or like I can read that book, but I can't right now because I'm reading supposed to be reading one book. But yes, like this friend DJ, I follow him on Twitter, and he was like talking about this romance book, Love Lettering by Claiborne, and
Mhm.
I have that book and I've had it like for a while, and I actually like read 1 or 2 chapters, but I've stopped because I was like in between books and I just said like I'm gonna read a chapter and see, but I didn't continue. And
Yeah.
now it's like this is so good and everyone says that book's so good and I want to
Mhm.
start it but I can't. Like I'm trying to contain myself.
That's like me with booktube. Anytime I go and watch people's videos, because I
Mm,
follow like I like reading like a lot of different genres, so I follow so many different types of like booktubers. So as soon as I'm watching like some romance booktubers, I want to read romance, and then I'll watch like a fantasy booktuber, and I want to read fantasy. Like as soon as I watch a different video, like whatever book they talk about, I want to start reading it, and my mood changes so fast.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too. And then, like, I got in a fantasy mood, and I just want to read all the fantasies, but I just don't have the time, and they're so long too.
I know,
Uh,
fantasies are so long, and I feel like you can't read them as quickly as romance. At least I can't. I need like more time to like
yeah,
process. Like I can't like speed through them like I can with romance.
yeah.
Yeah,
Have you like get have you like read more of J City?
yeah. I'm almost done. I have like I think
You've
like
almost
I'm at
done.
like yeah I'm at like 80 something percent. I'm almost
Whoa.
done. But it's because I started listening to the audiobook, and then
Okay.
I've been listening to the audiobook like on 3 times speed while reading.
Whoa.
But I can do I can't do 3 times speed just like walking around, but I can do 3 times speed if I'm following along,
Oh, so you
you
have
know.
the physical book.
Yeah. No, I read on my Kindle.
Oh, okay, you have, but
Well,
you're
like
listening. Okay.
yeah, so it's not that bad then. Like
Yeah,
you can follow along.
I just can't do audiobooks. A lot like only audiobook. Because I'm just like going to be like, what should I do more? And I'm gonna get distracted and not follow the story. And I think that what you're doing, I think I need to do that, like follow along
Hmm.
while I'm listening to it, but I just haven't tried it yet, but I want to.
Yeah, yeah, you should try it. I really like doing it that way. I like find it really hard to just listen to audiobooks on their own. Like I've done it, but my mind just wanders. Like I'll just start thinking about something else completely
Yeah,
different.
I'm the same.
So
I've tried so
yeah,
many times, but it never
yeah, me
works.
too. And there are some that I've done, and like I've read the whole thing, and I like could tell you what they're about, but I feel like I was still like missed out on certain things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like I still didn't understand the whole
So
story.
are you liking Jade City?
Yeah, I'm liking it. So the first like half, up until like 50%, I would say I was liking it. But I thought the plot was kind of a little bit slow. I just found it like confusing. Like I just didn't really know like what was going on. Um, but it's because like it took a while to like set up all the characters. Like there's a lot of different characters to focus on and like the
Yeah.
magic system. So around 50%, that's when the plot really started picking up, and around like 50% is when I like couldn't put it down. And it's gotten really good, and I really like the characters. And something really sad happened, and I'm kind of scared to keep reading, but
Um, I'm going to try do an audiobook, I promise, because I've also like wanted to try audiobooks because many romance authors have like released or have like contracts or anything with Audible,
mm,
yeah, and they're original, so they're not coming out as ebooks or anything, and they are like
oh,
original stories only on audiobooks, and I'm like, oh, you just it sounds so interesting, but I just don't do audiobooks, but I just want to try it
yeah,
because the
you
stories,
should just
like the
try it.
synopsis. Hmm?
You should try one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really good at just listening to an audiobook either. Like I like using the physical copy as well, but I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe you should try turning it. Like, what speed do you listen to them on?
maybe the simpler.
I don't know. Like sometimes it's yeah. Sometimes I get distracted with them. But I'm using like Audible right now, but I'm just on a free trial and I'm kind of broke, so I don't think I'm going to continue with it afterwards. So
Yeah,
I used one credit on Jade City, and I don't know what to use for my other credit.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying. Maybe I should do
Sometimes,
one of those like romance exclusives.
yeah, people ask all the time on Twitter, like, which ones are the best audiobooks? Because, yeah, maybe the book is good, but maybe the audiobook is bad because the actors, or well, the voice actors just don't
Yeah.
do it like
Oh my god.
correctly, or
Yeah.
it's not that, I don't know.
What did I listen to as an audiobook? I listened to Get a Life, Chloe Brown as an
Yeah,
audiobook, and I like thought it was so bad. Like, cause so to me, I don't know if this is like I don't think this is mean, but like to me, the like narrator, like the person who was doing the
yeah,
audiobook, she had like an older woman's voice.
hmm,
Like you know what I mean? You know how some people just sound like they're older. So the
yeah,
whole time, because her voice, like I was picturing like an elderly woman, and it just and you don't want to be picturing like okay, no, nothing, but you know what I mean? Like it just kind of ruined the story.
yeah. It just like completely messes your head. Like, no, this is not
Yeah,
Chloe.
yeah, this is not Chloe. So it really like ruined the story. Like I think I only gave that book like a 3 stars, because I didn't really like it, and but I do think that part of the reason was maybe because I listened to it as an audiobook.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe if you reread it on like the book,
Mhm.
maybe
Well,
the
I think I'm
changes
gonna
are really
read the second one. What's the second one?
take a hint, Danny Brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the second one soon, I think, and I'm gonna read that one like as a physical copy. I'm not gonna listen to the audiobook, and hopefully I'll
Danny
like
Brown
it
is
more.
so good.
Is it? Yeah, I've heard that one's better. I've heard a lot more people like that one more.
Like I think it went like in every single best of list and of 2020. Like I think it's like the one of the best books of 2020.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna pick that up
it
soon,
deserves
I
to
think.
be there, to be honest. It was really great. And
Oh,
the next one is coming out on March, I think.
yeah,
And
act your
everybody
age,
thinks
Eve
it's
Brown.
good.
Yeah, March. That's my birthday. How exciting!
Yay!
If I like it, I can treat myself for my birthday.
So I actually started reading like Jade City, one of my only read one chapter and just drop it. I haven't continued because, and I don't have it anymore because I like took it out from the library and just the
Oh
whole
no.
like it was over. And I really like it because everyone talks about like J City is one of the most popular fantasy books right now, fantasy
Mhm.
series, and everyone loves like the characters. The I don't even remember the Call family or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, the Call family. Yeah, I think
And
that's how you say it.
yeah, and I think I read like three chapters because that's a long book too, like 500 pages.
Yeah, it's very long.
And I was so intrigued. Like I really want to read that one too.
Yeah, yeah, I really like it. Like I found it kind of slow getting into it, but I also think that's probably because I haven't read fantasy in so long. Like I don't think I've ever read adult fantasy before, so that could be like part of the reason why I find it kind of hard to get into. Um, but now I'm really liking it. Yeah, I really want to listen to more sci-fi or fantasy audiobooks because I was talking to someone and they were saying how like fantasy audiobooks is a completely different experience because they have like different voice actors for the entire cast and they put in like special effects and like they say it's like
Really?
yeah, they say it's like a whole different experience. So I really want to
Whoa!
listen to. Yeah,
Like
they were like specifically telling me to listen to the Mistborn audiobook.
oh, the
Uh,
Brandon Siren. What's his name?
yes, Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so I haven't read Brandon's or I haven't read Mistborn yet. I'm supposed to do it as a buddy read with Justice from Aries Libraries. Um, we were gonna do it this month, but I think we're gonna do it in February now.
No one is following their TBR.
I
Yay!
know my entire TBR video that I posted, except for one book, I abandoned.
It's
like
okay. I don't judge.
no, literally in my wrap up that I post, I'm literally gonna post like at the beginning in my intro, I'm gonna be like, okay, so by the way, there's only one book on here that was actually featured in my TBR, and that's why I've made the executive decision to no longer do TBR videos. I clearly don't stick to them.
I'm Um, yeah, like those two, Jade City and Puppy War, are very, very popular right now on BookTweet. And I'm gonna tell you, I recommend them. I have not read them, but I recommend you to
I
read
haven't
them.
read them. I recommend Jade City now that I'm like 80% through. I need to read. I want to read Popular, but I'm kind of nervous because I remember when it first came out, like a lot of people were talking about how it's like super heavy and there's a lot of
It's
like,
yeah, there's
yeah.
like
So I do, yeah,
violence.
yeah, a lot of violence. So I do want to read it, but like, I feel like you just need to be in
Me
the right
too.
mood. Yeah.
And it's over, so you can read the three books like not waiting any book to come out because J City, the third book comes out in November, I think. It's the last one.
Okay. I didn't know
But
that.
talking about the audiobook, I don't know J City and Poppy War and the audiobooks. I'm not familiar if they're good or not. But maybe they are. I don't know.
For audiobooks, yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't heard anyone. Oh, actually, what am I saying? I'm listening to the Jade City audiobook right now. What am I talking about? Yeah, it is really good. I remember you're like, I've never listened to a
I'm
fantasy
prepared for
audiobook.
the J City.
I'm literally listening wondering, okay, this one doesn't really have special effects, but it does.
Oh.
It's good though. I like it. I'm very picky with audiobooks because a lot of times I just find the voices weird or like the acting kind of
Does this
weird. I
one
don't know.
like match your
Yeah,
imagination?
yeah.
Okay.
This one matched my imagination, so it's good. And the audiobooks are also good because a lot of those names I did not know how to pronounce. So I was kind of just
Great.
like guessing. And then the audiobooks like show you how they're actually supposed to be pronounced. So
Yeah. Like imagine, like I would like to know, like I don't read Sarah J. Maas books, but like everyone knows the names of her books are just like really hard to pronounce, or like we
mm-hmm.
don't know how to pronounce them. And I would
Yeah,
like to know how are they pronounced, and the audiobook is like the perfect chance to know.
I feel like people say different things. I don't know. I've read Throne of Glass. That's it. Like literally just the first book. I haven't read anything else by Sarah J. Maas. Um, but I know like in Akatar, like the guy's name, however everyone else pronounces it, I feel like I
Yeah,
pronounced it something else in my head.
Arian, or what's his name?
No, the one that starts with an R.
Ra- Ah. I don't
Like,
remember the name.
okay,
I've read
isn't it
that
like
book. I read the
like
book and I don't remember.
Rice?
Re, re, re,
Is it like Resand?
let me check. Like
I
I
feel
need
like
to
everyone else is Resand, but I always thought it was Rysand. Like to me, that makes more
actor
sense.
Ryzen. I will say Ryzen. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I say Rysand, but I feel like I've heard everyone else say Resand, and
Everyone
I'm
says
like,
Ryzen.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I feel like that's what everyone else says, and I'm
Oh,
like,
and the actor wiki says that it's pronounced Ryzen.
no. See, that sounds so bad to me. Rysand sounds so much
That's a very
better.
ugly name.
Resand. Oh.
Man. Let's see another name. There should be characters. I'm gonna search characters and let's see how their names are
Oh,
pronounced.
in Throne
Fair,
of Glass.
Fair
Yes,
Archeron. Fair or
fair,
Fair?
fair, fair. In Throne of Glass,
Oh, Turn of Grass.
the guy
Right.
whose name starts with a C. I never knew how to pronounce his name properly.
Which guy? Oh, Cowl. Cowl?
Kale. I'm like,
Kale.
is it kale, like the vegetable? Or is it
Kale?
cowl?
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 I would say Cowl.
Yeah, kale. I
Then
no, for a while I thought it was kale, and I'm like, that can't
Kale.
be right. Kale.
Now I can now I cannot imagine kale now, like the vegetable.
I feel
Um,
like
the main character's name, Eowyn Galathinius.
like, what are these names?
Yeah, and there's another. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Arion, Arion, Ash, Ashriver.
Oh, the one that's like Aedion.
Yeah,
Adion.
where does she come up with these names? Like,
I don't know.
does she like have a generator or something? Like random generator?
I feel like that's what a lot of people do. There are like generators like that.
Yeah, because well, you can, but like maybe people think like because it's a fantasy world, they have to name them like very weird and not like, oh, your name is Charlie.
I would love to read a fantasy book with that. Like that was like the most like basic name
Yeah,
ever.
like yes, my name is Andy.
Auntie. Hi, I'm Ryan.
And Max. Well, Max is kind of a.
Oh, Max isn't Max in Throne of Glass? I think it is.
No, Max was in the selection series. Do you remember?
Yeah, but it wasn't Max. Wasn't it like Maxion or something?
Maybe.
I think it was in America. Oh, that was so weird. It was just like a fantasy land, but her name was America.
Mm, that was really weird.
It
Yeah,
didn't
Max
make sense.
and the other guy, her best friend, I forgot his name. Like the guard, was he the guard and follow her to the palace? I don't remember his name.
I actually don't think I ever. Well, I think I started it, but I don't think I ever finished it.
I think I finished them, but it was not that good.
Yeah, no.
And I was talking about like I tweeted a while ago, um, which fantasy series like start really good but
Mm-hmm.
finish really badly, like very disappointing. Like like you read like the first book is so good, but then you read
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the third, fourth, whatever the final book, and it's just not what you expected. Like so disappointing, and I was like wanting to know which ones should I avoid because I know there are like a lot of fantasy series that have that,
Yeah, yeah.
and everyone's
What do
like
people say?
I wanted to read that one of them, and it was City of Brass. Like it's also a very popular fantasy series,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
everyone loved the first book. Like everyone loves it still. I think like the first and second book are so well loved, and then the third book came out like last year, and literally people were like, "I will never recommend this series again because of this book." So it was like, what?
Oh my god.
I don't want
Oh
to read
no.
that.
I wonder why though. Like I wonder what it was. Like was it
I don't
because
know.
the writing was bad or because maybe the plot lines didn't like wrap up? Because I feel like it's
like
like some people just don't like it if they like if their favorite characters get killed off, which is to me is
yeah, or
like
like maybe the ship they wanted didn't end up together. Or like
but that's
most of the
like
time I think people think the characters are very like out of character in the last book. Like they think like maybe like they wouldn't do that. Like the first book, a main character wouldn't do what they did in the third book. And
mm,
some of them think like they're very out of character in the third books.
aw, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Other
the
people say
worst.
other fantasy books, but I don't know them. The fantasy books, I was like,
I don't read that much fantasy. Like I can't even remember the last time I finished like an entire series or something.
I the last entire series I finished was the Cruel Prince series.
I haven't even read that yet. I'm so behind on popular books.
I love it. Like I've
I'm
bought
gonna
the
read
third
it
book.
soon.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it
read
so
it
much.
soon.
I think I love it because of the romance most of all, and the heroine, like the main character. I mean, she is like she's more a villain than the like not the villain because both of them are very morally gray, so they're not really heroes.
Yeah, I like that.
The main character and the love interest are both, I will consider them villains,
Mm.
and she's so like she is so smart and deadly, and she like kills everyone who is not in her path to what she wants. So I love that for her. And the romance is enemies to lovers, so that's good too.
Is it romance? Is it like YA or is it more like a new adult?
It's YA,
Oh,
but it has like
wow.
it's really the first book is very sexy, so I was like,
It's like so hard when you're reading a lot of like more like new adult or like adult romance. It's so hard going back to like YA romance.
yeah.
Like, really? That's it?
I
We're just
keep
gonna end
hearing
here?
I keep hearing about the series of Jennifer Armentrout, the From Blood and Ash.
Oh yeah, everyone. I haven't read it yet, but everyone's obsessed with
Everyone
it.
is saying like it's super sexy, or like there are scenes that are like kind of smutty.
Is there or no? Oh yeah, because it's considered like new adult. It's not
Yeah,
considered
it's
YA.
considered new adult.
But I'm like, so you know how like Akatar, how everyone talks about how Akatar is like super like steamy and stuff. I'm like, I know. I feel like if I read that years ago, I would have thought so, but because I do plan on reading it. But I feel like now that I've read so much like more like new adult romance, I'm gonna go back to it and I'm gonna be like, okay, this is nothing.
But like the scenes aren't that like not well written, but it's like not that emotional sexy. Like you will feel like, oh my god, this is so good. It's just
Mm,
sexy scenes that are just there because of I think for shock or something, like they don't import anything.
mm, yeah, and so I want to read it though, just so I can like have an
Yeah,
opinion when people talk about it.
yeah, I think you will have fun. I just wanted to read them just to like know what happens. And I think I read
Yeah, that's
until
cool.
like book three. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to know like what is going on. And I love not love, but I was kind of intrigued about the main character because well, this is a spoiler if I tell you.
Don't tell me. I don't know anything about this series so far.
Well, she like the
Wait, are you
main
gonna tell me a spoiler?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you spoiler. The
No,
main love no,
I don't
you don't
want
want
to.
to. It's not.
How big of a? Is it a big spoiler?
It's a romance.
No,
who is
I don't know who she
the
ends up with or
okay.
anything. Like I have managed. This is a series that I don't know how I've done it, but I have managed to get to this point where I don't
You
know
don't
anything
know
about this series.
anything?
I don't know who she ends up with. Like I don't know anything. So please don't spoil me.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Because I feel like that's so rare to like go into like a series that's as popular as this one,
Yeah,
like still having no idea what happens. Like I still don't know
but
anything that happens.
everyone talks about it, but I don't know how you were able to avoid everything.
Actually, well, I'm assuming I know who she ends up with. Doesn't she end up with like
Yeah,
Rice or Rice
Rice.
whatever his name is. Rice.
Yeah, because the other guy is not talked enough, so like it's obvious. Like I don't know if she ends up with him because I have not read like the last books, but He's like the most prominent love interest.
Well, isn't it not done yet? Like, isn't a new one coming out?
I don't know. I think so, right? I think another
Yeah,
one is coming out this year.
yeah, it comes out in like February, but I think it focuses on a different character.
Oh, like the story, the fair. I don't know her name.
Yeah, it's
Um.
not them anymore because you know how she put out a court of frost and starlight,
Oh yeah.
which
Was that the
everyone
end?
like no, so everyone like hated it. I think like a lot of people didn't like it because like its only purpose was to like transition over to the new
Oh,
character. So
so
a
like,
court of the new one that's coming out focuses on Nesta.
is that her sister? I think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
She has like
I don't
two
know what that
sisters.
is.
She has two sisters that
Oh my god, it's 757 pages
700.
and 57 pages. That's insane.
I just don't read those books.
It comes out in February.
Almost here. We're going to hear everyone talking about it and Twitter
I
in
know.
February.
I know, and I'm not even gonna be up to date. I might have read the first one by then. Maybe. I have them all. I have a box set of them. I just haven't read them yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have
Those,
a lot of books that I haven't read too.
I don't know why I haven't read them. I feel like I want those books that are like really popular. Sometimes I avoid them because I'm like scared that it's not gonna
Yeah.
live up to the hype.
And then you like read them and you're like, why haven't I read this sooner?
Yeah, and then I'm also scared because I want to film like me reading it, and I'm like, what if I hate it? And people come for me.
Yeah, like I think everyone still loves it. But then like the third book came out and I saw everyone like just completely hating it. And maybe it's different for you, Karina. Like maybe you will like it. I don't know. Like I saw like the author being very petty. Like she knows the author. She knows that everyone hated it and she's like, I don't know. Like I've seen some tweets that she like enjoys that everyone hates it. So
What?
weird. Like the
That's really
author.
weird.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Maybe that's really weird. I don't know. I don't know why someone would say that. I
She
love it
just
that you hate
tweeted
my
one
work.
recently. She just tweeted, what's that? Let me see the tweet. Like someone sent it to me. Uh, yeah, she tweeted this. Like, in checking to see if the Kindle version of City of Brass was still on sale, I realized Empire of Gold has apparently lapped it in reviews on Amazon, which I didn't think was possible for a third book, and it's ranked slightly higher. And then in another tweet, it's almost as if you all had some opinions about how the trilogy ended. But seriously, thank you. Reviews are tremendous. But she's like, it's almost like you had opinions about how it ended. So it's so sweet.
That's so awkward. I feel like I would never acknowledge it. Like my book had bad
Yeah,
reviews.
I will
I just
ignore
feel
it
like,
and I'm like living in my own
like
world. Like I know everyone maybe said it, but like
whatever.
how long is it? I don't even remember the name of the second book.
Wait, what's
City of
CLB?
Brass. City of
Oh,
Brass.
City Brass. I'm like, what is that?
Cub.
Calm. I thought they meant City of Bones. Like,
The City of Bones. I want to read the new series. Do you like? Have you read that? The Cassandra Clare, the new series.
I'm so bad. I read the first three in the Mortal Instruments.
And you have not read anything
No.
after that. Okay.
But
I'm
I'm just
talking
gonna
to the
read.
wrong
I
person.
do. My goal for I'm sorry, there's like no books you can talk about with me. I haven't read anything. My goal for 2021 is to like at least there's a lot, so like at least like somewhat catch up on her books.
On books, on popular books.
On popular books, but also Cassandra Clare's books.
Oh yeah, I read the what's it called, the Dark Artifices series. Well, I have not read the third book, the last book of the trilogy, and I really like
Mm.
it. Like it's one of the best ones because the Mortal Instruments series, the last three, were not that good.
Yeah,
The Infernal Devices are going to be like classics already. Like everyone I think loves them and just are in love
I
with
know.
the whole series.
They're
And the
such
new
classics.
one, what?
No, I was gonna say they're such classics. That's why I want to read them all. And especially because people say that the newer ones are like so much better.
Yeah, the Infernal Devices like I think she got better. You're right. I don't know. Like the storyline is so much better, and then the
Yeah.
Dark Artificer like it gets better. I think that those are better than the Infernal Devices, and the last series is called the uh, I don't remember, but the first book is
The Last Hour? No. The Last Hour?
the gold. No, we're so I'm so bad with names. The last
Chain of Gold. Chain
Chain
of
of Gold.
Iron. Yeah,
No,
Chain of
Chain of
Gold.
Gold. Yeah,
And then Chain of
I
Iron
think
is coming out.
Chain of Iron. One of those. I
Yeah.
want to read those so badly. I think people are saying that they're good. So
Yeah. I started reading The Mortal Instruments years ago, and I only got up to like the third book, and then I really didn't like them. I like thought they were really boring, so I just never
yeah.
continued with them. But then being back in like the book community, everyone talks about them, so now I'm like, okay, I feel like I should go back and try them again. So because then I was gonna skip the Mortal Instruments, but everyone says you need to read the Mortal Instruments. Like they just say it's better, but they say it's
Like
better because it's like you know the
yeah,
characters more and like the whole
obviously
story.
you're gonna see the characters in other books. Well, not in the Infernal Devices, but then you have to read the Infernal Devices to know about the new series because they're children or something.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like force myself to keep reading. So I'm gonna start. I need to start Clockwork Angel soon. Maybe I'll start it
Yeah,
like this month or
I
something.
think you will like it. They're really good.
I
Those
actually did
two.
start Clockwork Angel like a while ago, and I actually was really liking it. And then I stopped reading. I don't remember why I stopped reading. I think I was just like in a reading slump or something. But I was liking it from what I remember. So I think I
Yeah,
will like the Infernal Devices. I just need to. There's so many books I need to read.
me too.
So many.
Oh, don't get me started on acronyms. Like their BookTweet has like so many acronyms, and I'm like, what are they talking about?
I
Like
know some of them I don't understand.
the Cruel Prince has one. Well, the newish novella came out like November, but the acronym is so weird. Like
Really?
let me tell you, it's called how the how the how the what? How the king of Elfheim hated stories or something. Yeah, learn to hate stories. But everyone was like HTKOALTHS, and they put that acronym on their tweet, and it was like, and I
Oh
was like,
my
what is
god.
this? Why is everyone putting this? And it's how the king of Elfheim learned to hate stories.
I know. You know, like the Mortal Instruments, like TMI. There's another
Yeah,
series that uses TMI, but I forget what series it is.
there was I
There's
don't
another
remember.
series that uses TMI, and I never know which people are talking about.
Too much information.
I know, but I forget what series it is.
I don't know. Oh no. Everyone also everyone you know that these Violent Delights came out recently, right? Or not
Yeah.
recently.
Oh
But
yeah, they use TVD.
yeah,
And
TVD, and it was used like for the Vampire Diaries,
I
and
know.
now
I
everyone.
always when I was first seeing it, I always thought it was the Vampire Diaries. I was
Me
like,
too.
what?
Like the Vampire. Oh no, just Violent Delights.
Yeah, I thought it was the Vampire Diaries too. It's
What
so
other
funny.
one?
The only ones that I like for sure know is like Akatar and like Throne of
Yeah,
Glass. Like those ones. Or like the Infernal Devices.
yeah,
TID.
TID. Yeah, or VA Vampire Academy. I love them. I was
I don't
talking
even
about
know that.
Vampire Academy like yesterday. I was talking about the Vampire Academy, and I was like, I just want to reread them.
I never read Vampire Academy either. I
It's so
had
good.
them, but then I
You
got
have
rid of
them?
them.
But
No, I
you
did.
have them all?
No, not all of them. I had like the first like 2 or 3. No, I think I had the first 3,
They were so good.
but I got rid of
And
them.
I have first and the fifth and the sixth. The last
Oh, that's
one.
so random.
Yeah, I just really love the fifth and the last one, so I just got them. And the first one I got it because it was the first one, and then I just read the other ones on ebook.
I need to I need to catch up on more series. I feel like there's so many series that I've like only read like the first book for, or like the
Yeah,
first like 2 books. I want to finish more series.
yeah. I'm happy that like publishing more duologies instead of series. Like that's like so much
Mhm.
better, shorter.
Yeah, because
Like I
my
love this.
series.
Yeah,
No, I was gonna say sometimes series go on way too long. I'm like, there is no need for this. No need.
yeah. It's just and it creates like a bad, disappointed ending because no one knows how to close series.
Yeah, and especially not when it drags on for so long. You know.
Yeah, I love um I love the Grath and the Dawn duology. That was so good. That was it's one of
Mm-hmm.
my favorite series. Well, duologies. And then I
Mm-hmm.
read also a duology. It's the first one is called Winter Song. It's so good. It's new adult, also like romance, fantasy romance, and
Ooh.
it's sexy.
Ooh. What
And
kind
I
of
love it.
fantasy?
Yeah,
What kind of fantasy?
it's inspired by Labyrinth, the movie with David Bowie.
Never seen it.
And you don't know like the synopsis? Oh well,
I feel like I'm so like uncultured. Like I don't know anything.
it's okay. I don't know stuff either. Like I've never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and
Me
everyone's
either.
like, I
I've never.
just well, Labyrinth. It's about this like elf king, and he is the like
Oh,
king of the
love that.
underworld. And he is coming, well, he arrives in the human world to take a human bride and like take her to his world. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the original, like I think he kidnaps her sibling or something, and she like goes to the underworld to like take them back. But then the elf king is like, I'll give your sibling back if you stay here with me. And like I think she stays there, so they have like a marriage of convenience, like enemies to lovers type of thing. And the book is kind of inspired in that, but I think it doesn't follow the story that perfectly. It's just inspired by that like plot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It was so good. And he has like a second book, and I have not read the second book.
Did you read the Deal with an Elf King or whatever it's called?
I never read.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, it's the Elise Kova book. Yeah,
I've heard mixed things about it, but I kind of want to read it.
yeah. I also heard that different opinions. Like some love it, some
Yeah,
said
I've heard different opinions.
it's not that fun.
I've heard that it's really cheesy. Someone said that it reads like you're like in middle school. Like they said it's very cheesy.
But I just want to read it because it's a Hades Persephone
Yeah.
teller. It's inspired. Oh,
Mm.
Karina, I know you love Winter Sun. I love it so much. I have it. Like I actually have the physical copy. It's here. It's so pretty too. The cover is so pretty. It's this one.
Ooh, it is pretty. I like that cover. Oh my god, didn't you just order from the Rift body?
Yeah, I love like the design.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's.
I ordered from the Rip Bodice, but it hasn't arrived yet.
I want to
It
order
just
something, but I feel like shipping and conversion rates is very expensive.
it's super expensive.
Oh my god, see? That's my sense.
Yeah, I was like the books itself are not expensive, but like the shipping for me it costs $40.
That's so much money.
So much money. And I was like someone kindly gifted me a gift card, and I was like, yay, I'm finally going to like order from the Rip but the gift card doesn't like give you a shipping also. So it
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
oh god.
I wonder
And
how much it is for me. I want to see.
CC, yeah.
I wonder if you have to pay duties. No, the custom.
I don't know if they're going to like charge me. I think when they arrive, they might. I don't know. I think that if you ordered less than $50 or $50 worth of stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
want to get customs. But I don't know if because of the shipping they're going to charge me because the package itself costs $25.
Oh my goodness.
Like imagine that, like the package, the books 25 and the shipping 40. Like it doesn't make sense.
Is that it's really expensive. I'm just looking right now. I want to see like if I was to order a book, like how much it would
Yeah.
cost.
See, maybe you're more cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, like how much it is. How do I search? I'm so confused with this website.
I
Oh,
think,
search for book.
yeah.
It's a romance book. Tell me a random romance book.
Put, I don't know, the bride test.
The Bride Test. But I feel like that's like comparable. No, see, I could buy that at the bookstore here. I feel like I want to search for like an indie romance book that's like harder to get your hands on.
Indie romance. Put Alexander Warren, and you will get a lot of books.
Okay.
And they're not that expensive, the indie, but I got no. Well, my package has trad. Like I ordered traditional publish all of them.
Oh, they're all traditional
Yeah,
publishers.
I ordered one Miss Beverly Jenkins book. I ordered a Rebecca Weatherspoon book, and I ordered a one author that I haven't read before, Carava Stone, and they are traditionally published those books. Oh, Deja! Hi, Deja.
Oh, Daisy.
And it just
Oh.
came out of customs. I was so worried because I didn't know. Like it was like the update stopped on the 6th of January, and the shipping company says like it's on customs, like, and it stayed there like until this morning, and now it says like it got to Mexico already, and I'm just waiting for it to ship to my like state.
Okay, for me to order one book, that's
What?
$7.99, like a $7 book with
Uh-huh.
with um hold on,
Shipping.
with shipping and then conversion rate because it's in US dollars.
Okay.
It would be hold on. It would be
$40.
$30 for one book. Which
One book.
I guess if I added like multiple books, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah,
It's still kind of a lot. It's still kind of a lot. It's like
your shipping is like 20 something?
it's like 15 US. So then
Okay,
conversion rate it's like 20 something.
20. It's not that bad if you order more, but if you are the only you only
If you
ordered
were
one,
get one book.
doesn't make sense.
But then it still is kind of that bad because like for like a, actually no. Oh, the US conversion rate is not that bad. Well, it is kind of bad.
Yeah. But I did order from Amazon and it got here. Like I got these 2 books. I ordered this one.
Ooh, I've never heard of that
I
one.
love this book. This is actually the other one
I saw you tweet about it.
I have not read the other one, and this one is my favorite of 2019. Like, it's so good. It has Marriage of Convenience, and it has Rival Families. And
Oh, I love that. I
it's
love rival families.
amazing. And it only costs like $11. and it's an indie, so I was like, I need to get this because indies are super expensive.
And these are so expensive. Oh my god.
And then
They're
I
so
got
expensive. I remember I wanted to order books from either, I think it was, do you know Candy Steiner?
no.
Oh, she's like one of my favorite romance authors. So I wanted to order books from her. And then I didn't want to order off of Amazon. So I was like, okay, I'll just order straight from her website. And then that way they come signed as well. Like when you order them, she'll sign them for you and stuff. So I was gonna order, and I think for like one book, it was gonna cost me like $60.
What?
Like, yeah, no, because of shipping and then the conversion rate.
Yeah.
So never
No,
mind. I'm
no,
sorry. I can't do this.
it's not worth it. I don't know how
It's
people just
not.
do it.
So like I know it's so expensive. So I guess it's something it's not bad, but I'd be scared. Like I'm scared about customs. I feel like customs is where they really get you.
Yeah, I I'm hoping they don't charge me, but if
Yeah.
they do, I'm hoping it's only like $10 or something. It's not a big package, and it's not a lot of money. So I guess they won't charge me a lot if they do, because maybe if you
Hmm.
order like I don't know, $1,000 package from sometimes from Shein, right? People order $1,000 like um shipment,
Thousand. That's so
and
much money.
yeah.
I've ordered from Shein before. I had customs in it.
Shipping prices are the enemy. Yeah,
That's
I can't
true.
order anything because of them.
Especially when you're not in the US, because a lot of these places are like US based.
They are so lucky. They don't know
You
it, but they're
know,
so lucky.
I know. Like with conversion rates and then shipping, it's just so much money.
Yeah, and they have
Like even I
so
remember like in the summer, everyone was doing historical romance like eBay book hauls. And
yeah.
do you remember that? Like the eBay the surprise like historical romance.
Yeah, the secret
Yeah, and
package or something, right?
I wanted to do one so badly, but I couldn't. Like they had like Manaville in Canada, like no good ones. And then if I was to do it from the States, it would cost me like $60 or $70 to do it. And it was so sad. I was like,
So,
no.
yeah, I love like those kinds of videos too, but I just can't afford them.
Yeah, books are also. I feel like books are a lot more expensive. Like compared to Canada and the U.S., I feel like books are more expensive in Canada than the U.S.
Yeah, indie ebooks are really like the saving grace. I just love them. They're not because trap hoof ebooks, like you get a Helen Hong book and it's like $11 for an ebook, and
Mm-hmm.
like indie books are like $3.99, $5.99. $5.99, it's expensive for me already.
5.99 is expensive for me,
Yeah,
yeah, for an ebook. But they
but
go on sale a lot too. Like Candy Steiner, like sort of thing. She's like one of my favorite romance authors. So, like she'll put her books on sale for like free for the weekend sometimes.
I love that. Like right
Mm-hmm.
now, Rebecca Witherspoon is doing a sale for her Squid Spirits and Bondage series, and they are $2.99 each of them,
Yeah.
and that's wonderful because Trap Hub doesn't do them regularly, like sale.
Tessa Tessa Dara's books, I don't know if they still were, but they were on sale for the weekend too. Her Girl Meets Geek series, they were all $2.99.
I
Yeah.
saw that. That's so great because Avon sometimes does sales, but not that many. Berkeley does not do sales, I think. Like they just don't care.
No, I know.
Libraries don't
Hey,
have them.
my library does not have any indie romances. It's so sad.
And sometimes indies like put their books on Kindle Unlimited, and when a book is on Kindle Unlimited, it's not possible to put them on libraries. Like I learned that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know
if you
that.
search like a book that it's on Kindle Unlimited, they don't have like the rights, I think, or you can sell it to the library.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
that's so
also hard
sad.
because I like it's so like I just like having physical copies of certain books as well. So sometimes I want the physical copy of like the indie romance, even
Yeah, they're
though
so
they're so expensive. I know they're so pretty, and like if it's your favorite book, sometimes you just like to have a physical copy of it. But it's so expensive. They're like 20 something dollars each.
yeah. I'm glad this one was like 11. So I just when I saw it, I thought I'm gonna get it as soon as possible because then it's going to go up. Because this one, like a month ago, it was like maybe like $18, maybe or something
Mm,
like that, and it came like it started to go down. So I was get it right now because it's going to go up anytime soon.
yeah, literally.
And then I got this one. This one is a trap hub.
Oh, I just heard of that. Oh yeah, I
It's
just
so
heard of that
good.
book.
This series is so good.
Really? What's it about?
It's called the Hidden Legacy series, and it's like a urban fantasy paranormal. It's more urban fantasy, and
Mm.
the series is called Hidden Legacy, but it's like um organized or like caught in three, I think. Like the first three books is about Nevada and Rogan, and those are like the main characters. And then this is the fifth book, and the fourth, fifth, and sixth book is about the sister. What's her name? Catalina and Alessandro, and those are like in the like maybe the seven, eighth, and ninth book is going to be about another character. But it's about like
Oh,
they
let's
have
see.
powers and like there are monsters and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's real good. Like I love this is a bit like the second trilogy in the series, I guess. It's really, really good. I read this summer 2019 and I don't regret it.
Oh, maybe I kind of want to check it out. I
Yeah.
also like if I buy one book like physically, then I feel like I need to buy all of the other books in the series physically as well.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to have one physical and then the rest on like Kindle. Like I don't, it just bothers me.
And I
So I'm
think
like, when I go to buy books, I'm like, okay, am I committing to the whole series? Because I'm gonna want the whole series.
I love having like every single book from an author, like an author I love.
I I really want to get like assigned, like you know how you can like a lot of indie romance authors, like how I was saying, you can buy their books like off their website and then they'll come signed.
Yeah.
I really want to do that one day. They're so expensive, but like one day I will treat myself and get them.
Yeah, they're so expensive. I think A Deal with the Elf King is so expensive, and he has like a really good edition because they offer like I think commission art and everything to be on the hardcover.
Really?
I don't know if it's a hardcover, but yeah, search it on her
Yeah, I want to look.
Instagram. I think like she has like a really good edition, and it's so expensive. I think if you order it because I think she has like another edition from Amazon you can get. I think I
Mhm.
don't know. Right.
Mhm.
KU is my favorite thing in the world. Like I've had it. Well, I don't have it right now. I canceled my subscription a while back, but I don't regret like having it. It's so good. If
I
you read
don't have it. I've
you
never had it.
you should try it. Most of the time they have like trials and like promos and everything for a free month and stuff like the first month is free and stuff
I
like
feel
that.
like I shouldn't do it now because I'm in school and I'll probably
Yeah,
fail on my classes. But I'll wait like the first month of summer or something. I'll probably get it.
yeah, it's really good if you read a lot and like you want a lot of indie romances and
Hmm.
they are all there and they are free, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. And a lot of my favorite authors are on there as well. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
it's so good. Yeah,
Oh,
Ilona has so many books and she has the Kate Daniels series, which I've not read, but everyone loves to. And this is the only one series I've read, and it's so good. I recommend this one because I've read it. But if you start with Kate Daniels, I guess you can also like have a good reading experience. And I first like got into this series, this one, because I got an arc for the fourth book. It's called
Um,
the fourth book is Sapphire Flames, and I asked on Twitter because I'm that chaotic reader who does not read in order, and I asked, "Can I read the fourth book without reading the first three?" And everyone was in arms, up in arms, telling me, "You should read the three. You should read the first three. You can't read whatever, whatever." And I was like, "Ugh, okay, I'm gonna read the first three." I didn't really want to read the first three because the synopsis really didn't really caught my attention, and I was like really not into it. But I read the first three. Okay, they're good. I don't regret it. But you can read the fourth book without reading the first three.
I like can't like even in like historical romances and stuff or a lot of like indie romance books. They'll be like, oh, you can read it as a standalone. Like you can read them all as standalones. I'll sometimes I will, but like most of the time I like to read them in order, even though I know you don't have to. I don't know. It just, like bothers me not to.
Well, like I look up to people like if they do that because I can't do it. Like if
I don't always, but like most of the time I try to. Sometimes with historical romance, I'm like a bit more. Actually, no. Most of the time, I read them in order.
it's just they have the first book might have like a trope I don't like. Like maybe I don't know. It has brother's best friend or whatever, and I just don't like that trope so much. So I'm like, let's read the
You like
synopsis.
brother's best friend?
I don't like it that much because most of the time the brother is so overprotective, and I'm like tired
Mm,
of that.
I kind of like it, but I feel like I've read a lot of it recently, actually.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
authors do
What's
it.
like your okay? Tell me like your least favorite tropes and your favorite tropes for romance.
Least favorite tropes. I told you I think once upon a time, like I won't read nanny boss.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Unless they're very creative. Like I'm reading. I have not continued, but I was reading his human nanny. It was about this human nanny, I guess, going to this alien extraterrestrial world, like another planet, and she was going to take care of these twin alien babies, and she was going to fall in love with their father, who was like some sort of Satan lookalike, and I was like, I'm
Oh my
into
god.
this already.
What if? Yeah, that's fair. That does sound interesting. I love when
If
they.
it's about human, like if it's about normal humans, I'm not going to read Nanny Boss series.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what my least favorite tropes are. Oh, I hate like anything that's like centered around like virginity tropes that like makes a big deal out of it. I
Too.
don't like a lot of new adult books do that, and
Yeah,
I don't like it at all. Like as soon as I see that that's a plot point, like as soon as I see that
yeah.
that's like mentioned in like the first chapter or whatever, and like it's clearly a plot point, I'm like I'm done. Like no, I like
But
it. I just hate it.
if the hero is the virgin one, I'm like, I'm all in. I just want to read
Yeah,
that.
and it's also different if it's like historical romance because like whatever, that's like the time period. But like for like modern day settings, I'm like, no, thank you,
I
no,
love
thank you.
having historical romance where both of them are virgins. Like, yes.
Yeah, because it also is like that time period, so it makes sense more for like
Yeah. I
more.
also like I'm not kind of tired, but I'm like I can read them, but I'm okay with it. Like rich heroes, like millionaire heroes, billionaire heroes, like they're very
Oh
popular.
yeah, I'm not a fan. I okay, to be honest, I think I've only read like a couple, I think, and I have not really been a fan because they're so like I don't know, maybe it's just the ones that I read, but I didn't like them in it. Like I thought they were
Yeah,
too arrogant and like cocky and but like
yeah.
too much, like not in a good way.
But if the heroine is rich, like I love like reversed tropes. I'd call them that when
Yeah.
like not the typical trope when the heroine is the one that's rich and the hero is poor, or not that poor, but he's like middle class. I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, please.
I know. I love like reverse tropes or like more like unconventional things. It just makes it more fun and like changes it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my favorite tropes are, I have so many. I
I
love
know. Me too.
rivals, academic rival. That's so specific. Academic
I feel
rival,
like I can name yours: academic rivals to lovers, accidental pregnancy.
accidental pregnancy. I love enemies to lovers. I love sunshine, grumpy characters. I
Mhm.
love uh, Hades and Persephone. That one is so good. I love so many. I didn't know I liked this so much. I kind of want more books with this trope. Popular girl, nerdy boy. I don't know if they're. I guess they're out
Mm.
there, but I have not read them. Like any, I think. Like I want books with that.
I still desperately. I talked about this with you last time. I still desperately want to read like bad boy, popular girl trope.
Oh, I brought Popular Girl.
So if anyone is watching and they have any suggestions, let me know because
I'm gonna tweet everyone who needs to suggest
yeah, and
some.
it's specifically tweet, and it's specifically you can add onto the tweet specifically. It's I'm talking about like the oh, do you know Machine Gun Kelly? We were talking about this last time.
I put someone suggest bad boy, popular girl romances, please. And
I'll
if they
retweet it
have,
and I'll be like, I'll retweet it. I'll be like specifically based off of like MGK's new music video because Machine Gun Kelly he put out a music video and he did like a movie for it. So it's like 40 minutes long and it's like all of his songs. So it's like one huge music video. It's like 40 minutes.
whoa,
And the acting is not really good. But
but it's
the girl from
popular girl.
Euphoria the girl from Euphoria is in it.
Yeah, she's so
Um
pretty.
yeah, she's in it. And then a TikTok
Sydney,
guy's in
Sydney
it.
Sweeney or something like that, right?
Yes, it needs to be. So yeah, so the acting is not good, but it still just left me like wanting that trope.
But we need recommendations. We need someone to
I
come
know.
to you.
I've been waiting for so long.
There should be out there. I'm gonna search in my mentions. Let's put popular girl romance.
Specifically, I'm quote tweeting yours right now. Specifically,
Like I know one, and I've read it. Like I've read Worship by Jack Harbaugh, and he has popular girl nerdy boy, the one that I want. But they are former popular girl and former nerdy boy because now they're not in high school and they're over like 12 years later, and they're not popular girl or nerdy boy anymore, but they're former popular girl nerdy boy, and they're so cute. Like I love that. Like
I'm
he was so
cute.
he had such a crush on her when he was like when they were in high school and they were laugh partners, and he was like so obsessed. I love it.
Wait, is he like okay? I want to read about like that too, but where if it's like they're older and he's like not as nerdy now, like he's more like confident, but he was the nerdy girl.
That,
I love when it
that,
like switches up.
that hero in Worship, like oh my god, there's the scene like I highlighted because I was like so shocked. And he was like choking her, not choking her, but he has his hand on her throat, and he was
Mm-hmm.
like, "I dare you to making me come" or something. And the arrow was so like, what
Wait,
is
what?
happening?
What's it called?
Worship by Jack Harbaugh.
Oh, you just read that. I remember you
Yeah.
tweeting about that.
Here it is. The quote. He was like, "Let me see." Okay. He says, "Before I fuck you, I want you to come for me, Spence." He says, swatting my ass again. The sharp, warm sting makes my toes curl, and I can barely force out. Make me. She says, make me. He's upright with his
Make me is
against
such an iconic line.
against my ear in seconds, arms sneaking around my chest, and he grips my throat in his large hand. What was that? He challenges, dragging his nose along the shelf of my ear. The sensation leaves me covered in goosebumps, and I'm shivering. Whether it's from the cold tile or the rumbling storm he started inside of me, I'm not sure. I said, I swallow, aware of how his fingers tighten against my throat, make me come ardent, earn it. And it was
How
so cute.
dare.
It was such a good book. It's so short. It's like I don't even know how many pages there are.
Oh my god, I literally just refreshed my Twitter and the first tweet is from Jack Harmon and his name says
It,
worship out now.
it's the world telling you to get it. It's so
It
good.
is. I think it's a sign.
Fake dating is such a good trope.
Fake dating is a good trope. I haven't read it in a while though.
Me neither. I haven't read that many recently. I read Make a Scene by Mimi Grace, and it was so cute. Like, I really like it. I love how it's like fake. Everything is fake at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, and they think like this is only for appearances or whatever for our goal, and then they're like, I just can't live without the other person.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that like moment when it switches from like, oh,
Yeah,
this is nothing to like feeling.
and then they can't stop talking to each other on the phone, and it's so cute.
And fake dating is good because it's like they still have to be like affectionate with each other and stuff, but it still feels like slow burn because there's no
Yeah,
feelings yet, you
it's
know?
so angsty, and there's so much journeying because both of them think that the other one won't like to be in a real relationship. Like they're like, oh, the other person just wants to be in a fake relationship. They won't be into me like that. But then they don't know that both of them have it for each other.
But then sometimes that annoys me too, because sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, just like go confess to each other. Like this is annoying.
Yeah, like talk to each other. Friends to lover. I love friends to lovers. Friends to lover have rights. I used to not like friends to lovers in
I
2019.
I love friends to lovers.
Friends to lovers superior.
I'm
I
trying to think.
love Go Deep. Like everyone knows, I love Go Deep by Real C. Adams.
Yeah, I was gonna say Go Deep is a good one. Truth or Dare by Daniel Allen. I was telling you about that. That's a like Friends to Lovers. That one was really good. If you want historical romance, I just read Just Like Heaven by Julia Quinn, and that was like it was kind of like its brother's best friend, but then it's also kind of friends to lovers because they become friends. And I thought that one was really cute as well.
I
What else
never,
have I read?
I never remember titles, so I'm going to search on Twitter what
I
I've
know
read.
I always have to go on a Goodreads and like scroll through what I've read.
Let's see. Friends to lovers. What have I recommended? I love Friends to lovers, so there must be something here that I recommend. Um, go deep. Go deep. Everyone is recommending me friends to lovers, and I'm not recommending anything. Uh, they're from different lands and it's arranged marriages. What is this? Nah. Uh, I swear I've read so many friends to lovers. Where I'm
I know, I
gonna
think
search.
I read so many. I'm like, why can't I think of any?
Yeah, I'm gonna search my Kindle. Maybe I can find some friends to lovers here. I
Oh,
read so many rivals to lovers. I'm sorry.
there's one that I really want to read, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if it's good. But it's uh Sincerely Carter by Whitney G.
I've not
It's
read it.
it's Friends to Lovers, and it's supposed to be really good.
What else? I've not read books recently. I've not read anything. I've only read really weird stuff now. I he's my dad's best friend. That's not friends to lovers. I
That
have
is not Friends to Lovers.
my dad his best friend. No one wants
That was
to.
the wrong trope.
That's the wrong trope. But if you want my dad's best friend, I don't know. I can't find anything. I only really read strangers to lovers.
Oh my god, I'm so close to my next subscriber goal.
Fake date. This is fake dating. This is age gap. This is this friends. No, this is like childhood, high school sweethearts to lovers. This is not second. This is second chance romance. This
I
is
love
enemies to
second
lovers.
chance romance.
I love also second chance. It's really good. This is also. I had like a time in 2020 where I read like 4 second chance to romances in a row, and I was like so hyped.
I love second chance romance. I also love anything like I don't know, it's slow burn a trope. Like I just like slow burn stuff.
The slow burn is so good. Have
I
you
love
read Only
slow
When It's
burn.
Us
No.
by Chloe Lees?
Mm.
It's so good.
Oh no, those books are on my like the Bergman, I don't know how to say it. Brothers.
Oh, she's not a virgin, I think.
No, not Virgin, like Bergman.
Bergman. She's not a virgin.
Not the Bergman brother.
Yeah, that's serious. You will like them. I think you will really, really like them. It has like the slowest slow burn. She is the queen of slow burn, Chloe Lees.
They're on my oh really? They're on my TBR. I didn't know they were slow burn. What's the first
Yeah, the
one?
first one, like,
Oh
it
yeah, it
takes
says it
a
in the
while.
first line. Slow burn. Slow burn sexiness.
It's really good. I can't think of anything. I read so
Yeah.
many. I don't know why. I can't think of anything. I even search it and nothing comes up. I am sorry for disappointing everyone. Like, I only can come up with Real Z Adams. It's the only thing in my head now.
Rosie Adams. You have to spread the Rosie Adams agenda.
I can only remember Go Deep now. Nothing in my head. It leaves rent free there. Oh, so I wanted to read that other book I sent you, The Maddest Obsession, that had that trope in Russian.
Wait, what?
Remember that quote I sent you that had like Russian?
Oh yeah.
I want to read that book because of that trope. And I think it is like a mafia romance. And
Mhm.
I don't even know what it's about, but let's see what it is about. I think he's like a killer or something. Not a killer, but he kills. The
Oh,
maddest
that's a dark
obs-
romance.
Yeah, maybe it is a dark romance. I think mafia romance are considered dark romances, right? Some of them.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And BookTweet is like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I love this.
With
She fears the dark. He rules it.
I added it to my TBR after you sent it to me.
I'm gonna add it too because then well, I had it already. I have it already. Her dresses are too tight. Her heels too tall. And everyone is like obsessed with this couple.
Yeah, it sounds really good. I want to read it.
But I need to finish Ecstasy first.
Yes, you do. You really do. Oh my
I have,
god. Look, I have a visitor. Do you want to see?
yeah. Is it your dog? It's so
Here, cutie.
cute.
She's such
Mine
a
is not.
cutie. Come here.
Here I have his human nanny. Woo!
Did you read
I have,
what's it called? Is it called Rafe by Rebecca Weatherspoon? Rafe?
that one's good.
Yeah, because that's like nanny, but it's a male name.
Yeah, it's a male nanny. That's why it's so good.
I
He's so like soft rap,
haven't read any of those. I need to. In Zenny, right?
and it's so good too. Every Rebecca Weatherspoon book is amazing. I really recommend her books,
I don't think I've
but
read
some of
any
them
of
are
them.
more intense than others if you're not comfortable with some
Like
tropes.
intense and like, oh.
But like her Beards and Bondage series is like suspense too, so there's like maybe a killer in the loose or something. And Harbor has a polyamorous relationship, and
Mm,
there's also like Harbor is
I
like
kind of want to read that.
the main like plot or something, or whatever. The main thing that happens is like we have like a couple, and two guys are dating, and then there's the heroine, right? And
Mm.
they had their third, which was another woman. And the heroine, the main character, had like a fiance, and the other, like, they're it's so confusing. Like her fiance and the other woman, like their third in their polyamorous relationship between these two guys, were cheating on the main characters with each other, and they die
Oh,
in bed. And so they
in
meet, the main characters meet in the funeral of their significant others, and then they like
oh,
become like a triad.
oh God. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's so intense. But I
I'm
love
like, what?
like Rebecca like takes her time. Like the characters don't instantly become like a couple, like a triad, because it's understandable that their significant other just passed away, and it was because of a killer, or like another person killed
Hmm.
them, and
Yeah,
it was mhm,
I feel like if you're gonna do like a plot like that, like you need to at least show some kind of like inner turmoil because there's no way
yeah,
you wouldn't like at least go through a little bit of like guilt or like whatever, you
yeah,
know?
like
So like I just hate like when people do plots like that and then don't even try to act like the character like doesn't like when they try to act like the character doesn't give it all like care at all. I'm like there
yeah,
has
like
to be
forget
some
him.
kind of yeah.
But like Rebecca really does it well. Like it takes like 6 months or something for them to like
Oh.
actually like take a chance on this like attraction, because they feel attraction to each other, but they're not like ready to like stay together. And
Mm-hmm.
I really love it. But yeah, so Rebecca has that. Shani is Marriage of Convenience. Raph is Mel Nanny. She has like this trilogy of like gym gym owners or something. Like they are all in a gym, and they meet their significant others through there.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's really steamy too. Oh, she has a sugar daddy series also. That was fun too.
Ooh. Guys, go check them out. That's good, good. I like when authors have a lot of different types of books that like all have different tropes because then they kind of have something for everyone. Like you can choose
Yeah,
which you're interested in. You know,
that's so fun.
that is fun.
No one has replied to our tweet.
I know. I'm like, what is this? Is it really that niche of a trope?
I know. Someone replied to you, but I can't see it. I don't know if it's like
What? I didn't get a notification.
it like look like it's no, you're not gonna see it.
Oh, it says that it's like it might be
Yeah, you have like a
offensive.
reply there.
I know it says that it might be offensive. You know what if it's like it just might be offensive?
Yeah, but I click it and nothing shows.
Oh yeah, it's like gone. Maybe they like deleted it, or maybe they're private.
Maybe they're private. Yeah.
That's really weird. Oh god, and maybe it's because I put MGK. Maybe his fans are like searching the MGK like tag.
Yeah. I just want. I just want that trope in my life.
I'm just gonna Google it. Popular
Google
girl
it.
and bad play. Oh, there's like
A
a
Goodreads.
yeah, there's a Goodreads shelf for it.
There's a
Oh,
Goodreads
there's
shelf for every single thing. I'm like very thankful for good results.
Oh, Bully by Penelope Douglas.
Oh no! I don't like
Underwalk.
bully romances.
I've never read one. I kind of want to read one because I feel like I don't know. Because I feel like maybe they're kind of like ecstasy. Like, is ecstasy kind of bully romance or no?
I guess after reading Ecstasy, I guess I'm going to try a lot of other new tropes in my life.
Yeah, right? You're
I
right.
think
All these
nothing
tropes that I like,
surprise me anymore.
all these tropes that I like pushed aside and thought I wouldn't be interested in. Ecstasy's like making me second guess everything. I'm like, oh, maybe I would read that. Maybe I would like that.
Like I
Um,
hate the one that is like boyfriend's roommate, you know? Like you fall for the roommate of your boyfriend, but I guess in a another romance the heroine will break up with her boyfriend because the boyfriend will be so like toxic or mean or whatever, and she will fall for his roommate. But this one,
it
no, it doesn't happen like that. Like they are
does
still
not happen
together,
like that.
and it's possible that she will never break up with Alex.
You just have to keep reading.
So mysterious.
It's so good. Oh my god. I could read it again, like right this second.
Really? Wow. I'm going to keep reading. I hope
I mean, I
tonight.
loved it. Like I could read it again, but it's also not the same when you know like what's gonna happen. Because I think that's part of the reason I loved it so much is because I genuinely like had no idea what was gonna happen the whole
Yeah.
time.
And the second book you said it's going to like come out soon.
And it's
Mm.
gonna focus on one of those characters.
Oh, okay. But the other two is not going to appear anymore?
I
Or
don't
like the
know.
other?
I can't really say.
Oh.
Spoiler. You'll know what I mean when you
Okay, when I
read,
know who
yeah.
ends up with who.
Yeah.
Are there any tropes either you want to read more of? I want to read more popular girl, nerdy boy.
I want to read more popular girl bad boy. What
I
else
want
do I
to
want to read
read
more?
academic rivals to lovers. I don't know that many.
Yeah, me too. I don't know that either, or that many either. I want to read more. I don't know. I want to read now. I want to try like bully romances because I liked ecstasy so much, and now I want to try like more dark romance to see because I thought I didn't like dark romance for a while because I didn't like the ones that I read, but then I loved ecstasy, so now I want to read more dark romances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna read more dark romances unless they're like you won't tell me I need to read them unless that happens because I know
Yeah.
that other people like really intense dark romances. I don't know if I can do the kidnapping trope yet.
I don't like the kidnapping trope either. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan. When I say dark romance, I don't mean like anything taboo. Like I don't like
Yeah, I
any like
just want like
death.
a bad boy and you're a bad boy.
Yeah, I just want him to be like kind of an asshole. Like that's good enough for me. That's dark enough.
I downloaded this book. I think I don't even know if it's a romance, but people said that it is. It's called They Call Me Teddy, and it's so weird. Like I'm going to tell you the synopsis. I don't even know why I downloaded it. It's about like she maybe is like a psychopath, and the guy is also like they were someone. What's it called? I'm gonna read you a review because the synopsis doesn't tell. I hate when the synopsis is like in first person.
Oh my god, me too. They're always written so cringy.
And you don't even know the plot of the book.
I know.
Oh, Call Me Teddy is the story of Amelia and Branson, two children taken by a psychotic murderer. Raised around death and depravity, the one bright spark in their lives is each other. I literally got that book because it sounded so dark and twisted. And it says, it's a dash of Dexter, a spoonful of Silence of the Lambs, a pinch of BDSM, and a good helping of psychological horror all rolled together. It's not a horror, it's not a romance. You might just cry at the end.
Oh my god.
I
Why are they
just
written?
want to see what happens, but I don't know if I'm ever going to read that.
I just found this Goodreads list called romances with a punk slash goth slash emo slash skater type of main character. But it's from like 2010, and the book that has on
Oh,
it is Divergent.
oh,
How
I
is he a
divergent.
how is he a punk skater emo? What
He
in the
wasn't.
Mortal Instruments? No,
It
I
was
know.
like a legacy. Academic Rivals to Lovers. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow is amazing. Like, that book is wow. Like, I will read it again if I could. I really want to read it again. It's just another book I want to read again, and I don't have time to.
What's
And
it called?
Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. It's really good. I love it.
Is it like
Um,
YA or is it new
yeah,
adult?
it's YA. It's contemporary YA. It's
Oh.
about like the last day of high school, and these like rivals throughout all their lives like get pair up to do like a scavenger hunt on their last day of high school, and they hate each other, but they like get to know each other more and more through this scavenger hunt in like the whole Seattle city, and they get to do pretty amazing stuff, and I love it. Like, it's really cute.
That is cute. I would
Yeah.
love academic rival lovers, but like college edition.
College.
or like new adult.
I remember, but it's not really like set in college, but they were academic rivals in college. And it's The Beach Read by Emily Henry.
Oh, by Emily Henry. Oh, Beach Read. I have Beach Read.
Yeah,
Just
they
haven't read it
were
yet.
rival. Well, they were rivals in college, but
Oh.
now it's like 4 or 5 years later or something.
I have it. I've been meaning to read it, but then I was like, oh, I want to read it in the summer. So
Yeah,
I'm waiting till summer to
it's
read
a
it.
very summery book.
Mhm.
I really liked it. It was good.
I find it hard to read like certain, books that are like clearly like summer reads.
Yeah, or like Christmas reads.
Yeah, I can like not read a Christmas book in summer. No.
I have so many Christmas books because I wanted to read them on Christmas like a month ago, and I only read like 5, and I have so many, and I'm like, I don't know if I will read them like right now or just wait for Christmas to arrive again.
Yeah, I know. Literally.
I have so many, and they're so like they all have illustrated covers. They were so cute. And then I read one that was called Dear Satan, and it was a Christmas romance because
Oh my
she was supposed
god.
to write a letter to Santa because her workplace did like a charity event, and everyone needed to write like a Dear Santa card, and they will put it on a big tree. And she not mistakenly, she like puts Satan instead of Santa and summons him at the bowl. I can't hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It's because I took my AirPods out and then it like muted me.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, books like that, I want to like they're just so funny. I'm like, I just want to read them for fun because I just think they have like the stupidest like plots, but I feel like they're just like funny. Like they're just a good time to read.
Yeah, no plot, just fun. I just want that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, horror. Like I want to read horror on Halloween, and I never do. Never.
Oh my god, I always tell myself I'll try reading not horror because I don't think I could do actual horror, but like something spookier around
Yeah,
Halloween, and I never do.
never. I mean, either. I want to try and read cozy mysteries. I don't read mysteries either.
Ooh.
But cozy, maybe I just might do. Like they're so cute and funny, and like also stupid stuff happen.
I know, I want to read a cozy mystery so badly. I just think they seem so cute and like feel good, especially like around Christmas or like fall because they have like really cute like fall themed ones. Like there's like apple cider mystery and like gingerbread mysteries. Like they're just so cute. I really want to. I
I
really
want
want
to
to read
try.
one.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and see if my library has it, and I'm going to put a hold on it just before I forget because I always forget. I I want to read. I don't even know if it's out yet. I wanted to read Mimi Lee Takes a Clue. Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
me too. I just added that to my TBR actually.
Yeah, it sounds so cute. And one blogger says it's cute. Mimi, is it called Mimi Lee? Yeah, Mimi Lee Gets a Clue. Is bored now. No, I was hoping it was like an on hold, like because then I was like, I have like 2 weeks for it to get here. It's not. It's borrow. I can't do it right now.
Oh. Hi,
Hi,
Emily.
Emily. How are you? What are you currently reading right now? I want to see which books are on my library, like new releases.
Does your library app show that? Mine does not show new releases.
Yeah. Do you have Libby?
No, my library doesn't use Libby.
Okay.
There's this random app called Cloud Library.
And it's a good, like, do you have a good selection?
Yeah, it has a really good selection. It has like most of the books I want to read.
Okay. That's
I
good.
feel like
I
Libby
use,
should be better. Like I don't know. I wanted to get one for like Toronto because it's like the closest like because it's like a bigger city. Like my city, the city I live is like still kind of big, but like Toronto's a bigger city. So
yeah,
obviously Toronto's library would be like their
better.
selection would be a lot better. Yeah. But I couldn't.
Yeah.
I tried to sign up for an account and it like wouldn't let me. So
I actually am using like US accounts for US libraries. Yeah, my friends lend them to me because I can't actually like create one, but they kindly lend them to me so I now can take them. So I'm so happy.
oh my god, that's so good. Do you have to have like if you're using so how did you do it? Did you have to like make a website or are you using their account?
Their account, like it's their number and their password and everything. I
See, I
just
feel
like
like everyone I know would be using it. They probably use it on their own.
yeah, and then I downloaded Libby and just added them, and it's perfect. Like it works perfectly. And I'm so thankful because otherwise I wouldn't be able to like get everything.
Yeah, I tried to use Libby the other day and like it just wouldn't work. Like I was trying to make an account with different libraries and
Yeah,
it wasn't working.
no, it's very difficult. I wanted to read a YA, but I don't know which one.
I was trying to look for YA too the other day. I was really in the mood for something like really like lighthearted, but
Oh, yay! Are you liking
I
Group
like
Kingdom
it.
still? I want to. I'm so excited. Well, I'm so excited about the adaptation, Shadow and Bone, and I want to see how they did it. Like, do you
I
see
know.
the leaks, the photo leaks?
Did I see the photos? No, I didn't see them.
They were like, well, I only saw one,
I saw
and
like the cast pictures, but that's it.
yeah, someone leaked a photo of the trailer or something. I don't know how they do
Oh,
it,
man.
and it looked kind of cool.
You
I I hope that's good, the series.
I honestly feel like most Netflix adaptations I like. Like I feel
Yeah,
like Netflix does good adaptations. When I see it's done by Netflix, I'm like, oh, that probably means it's gonna be good.
yeah, they have like a good production and everything.
I feel like Netflix and like HBO does good, but HBO is
HBO
really
does, yeah, they
good.
do really good.
Yeah, HBO does such good. Oh my god, the new Gossip Girl. We were talking about that. The new Gossip Girl is gonna be HBO. Which
I'm
like
excited. Like, I don't care if it's bad. Like, I want to watch it.
I want to watch it so badly. I'm so excited for it.
Me too. Oh, I love contemporary. But I only read contemporary romances, YA contemporary romances, because I can't do like contemporary, normal contemporary without any romances. Like, I get bored now if there is no romance in books.
I go to like YA contemporary is like my comfort
Yeah.
genre. Like whenever I'm stressed out, usually around like midterms or like exams or anything like that, I always just like want to pick up a YA contemporary because they just remind me of like when I was younger, didn't have to worry about these things.
I remember like reading Sarah Dessen.
Oh
What else?
my god, I was obsessed with Sarah Dessen.
Me too. Like, I love her.
I love her. And then I reread a book by her like a month ago in like December,
Which one?
Along for the Ride.
I I had Along for the Ride, like the paperback, and I just gave it away to my secondhand bookstore because I didn't want it anymore.
I reread it just like from my library. I don't know why, but I was just like it was in December. It was like literally around exams, and I was just craving a YA contemporary. And I saw Sarah Dessen, and I was like, oh my god, like I should just reread it. And it was so good. I loved it just as much. It was like everything that I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And then I low key want to read all of her books again. I'm like, I really want to read her books again.
I also like read Cassie West a lot. I remember.
Her name sounds so familiar. What did she write?
She did what's the name of hers? She has a lot of books. They're all standalones.
Oh my god, yes. Her book covers are iconic.
She did them so good, like the romances. I also read Jennifer. Oh, what's the probabilistic love at what's the name of the book? The probability. Jennifer I don't even remember.
These book covers by Cassie West were like
Brilliant Boyfriend. Woo!
these are such iconic book covers.
Yeah. The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. Jennifer Eastmead. I read so many of her books like this, and her covers are just the same. Everything. Like this one. Do you remember this one? This is what
No.
happens. No, you have never read it. This is what happens looks like, and then the Geography of You and Me. I think
the Geography of You and Me. Yeah.
they are making like an adaptation of this one. I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then Hello, Goodbye, and everything in between. Her covers are the same but different colors.
Oh my god, yeah, they literally are exactly the same, just different colors.
Yeah, I love her too. I'm still liking. That's good.
Good.
You should read one.
Read Along for the Ride. It was so good.
Also like her OG stuff, like The Truth About Forever. I love that book.
I read. Oh my god, what was her OG? I think the first one I ever read by her was Just Listen.
Jocelyn, I think so too. Me too.
That book is iconic. It's like super like heavy though, but it's so
I
good.
didn't even remember what it's about.
What was the one where there was the two friends, the girls, and one got pregnant
Oh.
by her, and she got pregnant, and then I'm pretty sure her boyfriend like died. Like at the beginning, that's not a spoiler, but like, she was like, and it's about these two best friends. I think it's called like the Moon.
This Lullaby.
No, it's not This Lullaby. Oh, I read This Lullaby too. This Lullaby is super like heavy.
Yeah, like every single one of her has like undertones of like heavy.
Yeah, they do. They deal with really.
I think I've only read Just Listen, Along for the Ride, The Truth About Forever, and maybe This Lullaby. I think I've only read those.
What was called? Sarah Desmond pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Oh, Someone Like You. It's called Someone Like
Oh, I haven't read that one.
You. I loved that one.
Someone Like You. Oh, you should read that one for the ride. It was cute.
It was cute, and I mean, I just reread it a month ago, which means even 21-year-old Emma still likes it. So
It's approval.
yeah.
What other OG contemporary?
Dreamland was such an OG by Sarah Desmond.
Dreamland. Oh, I didn't read it.
Dreamland was,
She wrote How to Deal with Mandy Moore. Have you watched that film?
no.
I think she wrote the book. This one.
Oh, she did. Yeah. She wrote the book. But it's like 2 books merged together.
Oh.
Which I would feel like awful. Like it's not a good adaptation. But it's like 2 of her books merged together.
Wow. That's really weird. What other author?
I have some like OG YA contemporaries.
Yeah.
I mean, like John Green was
well, John Green, obviously.
Mm-hmm. How many books did I read? I think I read The Fault in Our Stars. I read Paper Towns. I read Looking for Alaska.
He had like 4 only.
Oh, how many did you only read one?
Yeah, I read The Falling of Stars. I read Looking for Alaska. I read Paper Towns. I read the Theorem of Catherine. What's that one called? The Theorem of Catherine.
The Abundance of Catherine.
Oh, The Abundance of Catherine's. And I think I've already read those. I didn't read his newest stuff.
Oh, no, me either.
I think The Falling of Stars was the last one.
Oh, I read Rainbow Rowell. She was iconic.
Oh, yeah. I read Fangirl, Eleanor and Park only, I think.
Yeah, me too. I hated Fangirl.
I like it when I read it.
I hated it, and I know people love it, but I hated it when I read it. I thought it was so bad.
I think I gave it away. I didn't bring it back because I just don't read Rainbow Rowell anymore. So I'm like, I don't need her books.
I remember loving Eleanor and Park, but not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. We've outgrown that.
Oh my god, Anna and the French Kiss.
I love that book so much.
And I remember I got it from the library before I was even on books, before I even knew what BookTube was, and I read it, was obsessed with it, and then I discovered BookTube, and everyone was obsessed with Anna and the French Kiss, and I felt like I read Anna and the French Kiss when it had its old cover with like the people on it. Yeah,
I got it. Like I have a paperback of the old cover and as French edges.
On the bench, right? With the Eiffel Tower behind them. Yeah.
Now there's like a 20-year edition or 15-year edition. Not 15. I think like 10 years. 15 is too much.
Oh my god. And I loved it, and I felt so like nice. I felt so cool when I went on BookTube and everyone was talking about it, and I was like, I've read this book, like I know this book.
Yeah, one of the French Kiss, those times. Like now that you see, like obviously I didn't care about it, but like what's his name? His name I don't know how to pronounce. Etienne.
Etienne.
Like he sort of cheated. He cheated his girlfriend.
I don't remember anything about it, honestly.
I only remember like Anna going to Paris, and she like becomes super best friends with Etienne, and like they fall in love, but he has a girlfriend all this time. Like I hate that. Like he has a girlfriend.
I don't really remember. I just remember loving it because that was like my dream. Like I remember, oh my god, I vividly remember finishing this book and going on Google and typing in American schools in Paris. Like I want to go to Paris and go to high school in Paris.
Oh my god, it's
like as though that would actually happen. Like that became my dream. I thought it was so cool. Like I think that's what more than the actual romance itself. I think I just liked like reading about yeah, the setting, like them being in Paris, and like they were at
Yeah.
like this really
It was
cool
so good.
boarding school. Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
I never finished her other books, and I think it's because I was so disappointed because I thought that all of her other books were gonna be like the same thing, but like a different country.
But
But they're not
everyone,
like that. They're not like that.
everything was in Paris.
Yeah, they're just set in like normal places. So I was like, that's why I never really finished any of her other books because yeah.
Oh wait, I think Lola and the boy next door was like in California or something, like in the US, I think. And then Isla and Josh was in Paris. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, everyone loves that one. Isla and Josh, like it's like more lovable than Anne and the French Kiss. I don't know why.
I kind of want to reread Anne and the French Kiss now.
Me too. I want for the
Maybe I'll just
feels.
listen to it on audiobook because I feel like to listen to it on audiobook like as a reread, I feel like would be okay because
what if we do a video of rereading like OG contemporary romances and see if it like lives up to it now?
We should do that. We can do a collab, and I can give you my favorite OG contemporaries, and you can give me your favorite OG contemporaries.
We should do it.
That actually is so good. We should do that. Whoever's watching, the two people that are watching.
People, what do you think? Should we? Emily, Karina, should we do it?
I think we should do it. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, like relieve all the emotions. Oh, I don't want to read. I would never read Turtles all the way down. Like, yeah, in middle school, I used to like love him, quote his like phrases and everything, and now I'm like, why did I quote his book?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna read Hank Green's new book because I know a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I thought the plot was kind of like weird. Like the synopsis.
Mm-hmm. Lola, I remember like I finished the trilogy of Anne and the French Kiss, but I haven't read any of more Stephanie, what's her name?
Perkins. I just realized she like went on to like Thriller because she wrote There's Somebody in Your House or whatever it's called.
And they're adapting it too.
Oh my god, I just realized that was her. I didn't know that was her who wrote that.
Yeah.
But she hasn't had anything like There's Someone in Your House came out a long time ago, and she hasn't wrote anything since.
Yeah, she's one of those authors who wrote 3 books or 4 books and then completely disappeared because those 4 books support her.
This year. She's a book coming out this year.
Oh, which one? Like a thriller too?
Yeah, it's a thriller.
Oh, I can't believe she went from a contemporary romance in Paris to now like killers.
I know, that's so sad.
Oh yes, we're gonna do it now that everyone likes it.
Yes. Okay, we have to. They've seen us talk about it, so we have to commit to it now.
We have to.
I just want this is what my library app looks like, by the way, if you're like wondering. Oh.
What's that? Oh, Anne and the French Kiss.
Yeah, they have it for audiobook.
We should read both Anne and the French Kiss. Let's see if I have. I didn't bring my copy. I left it in my aunt's place, so I don't have my copy. I'm so sad now that I didn't have my copy.
I think it'd be cute to listen to it as an audiobook though, because like
yeah.
I feel like it'd be a cute audiobook.
Oh, they have it in my library. I'm just going to place a hold. I don't know how for about 6 weeks. Okay. But I have another library. Let's see if they have it. I have 2 libraries. And they do have it. Borrowed.
Oh my god. Let's read it right now.
Right now, I'm reading. Well, okay. I'm supposed to be reading ecstasy, but okay. I can read open book, Kindle. Get library book. Like it's so easy. Get library book. Okay, yeah. I read maybe half of Hank's book. Had to stop at the time because of school, but I really like what I read. I don't even know. Is it a YA book also? Hank's book?
I don't think so. I remember I work at a bookstore and it was under fiction. It wasn't under YA.
I don't even know. I remember watching John Green's YouTube videos when I was younger.
What were they called?
I don't remember.
I remember watching his videos when he was on the set of Paper Towns, and he would like release videos of like the cast.
I don't even. I think I watched like when Folding of Stars was like also like filming or something.
Yeah, I don't. Do I remember? I don't remember The Fault in Our Stars like when it was being filmed. I remember when it came out though. I remember seeing it in theaters.
Yeah, I also like went to see, but I think I don't remember if I started reading John Green before The Folding of Stars released. I don't remember.
I think I did, but like right before the movie came out. Like I definitely read it before the movie came out, but like
But not so like a long time, like between one and the other.
I probably read it because I knew the movie was coming out.
Yeah. Let's see which other OG contemporary. How can I search in the library like OG contemporaries? I'm gonna search. How can I hide the Libby app updated, and I don't know how to use it anymore. Young adult fiction. Let's see, romance, and let's put like sort by release date. But I want to.
I'm going through 2015.
Search winning results. Let's see. No.
Oh, Morgan Matson.
Morgan Matson. That one's more high school, I think, more than middle school.
Yeah, that's true.
Morgan, I love. What's the everything? What's that one called? Everything something.
I remember. I read Roger and Amy's.
I didn't read that one. I haven't read her older stuff. Morgan Matson. I think I only read like 2 books.
Yeah, I only read Amy and Roger, and then I read Second Chance Summer.
I also didn't read that. I've only read The Unexpected Everything. It was so good. And she only has Save the Day. She only has 4 books.
Oh, really? Yeah, she does. She hasn't released a book
5 books. She's going to release one this year, but I don't think it's a romance. I think it's about friendship.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's in Edelweiss. I think you can even like request the arc.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. Let me see. Morgan Matson. Morgan Matson.
Beyond the Creek.
It's called Take Me Home Tonight.
Oh.
It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off meets Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
That's so cute.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 night, 0 phones. Kat and Stevie, best friends, theater kids, the polar opposites, have snuck away from the suburbs to spend a night in New York City. It's like, do you watch the Lindsay Lohan movie, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen?
Yeah. Oh my God.
It kind of resembles that, right? Like, 2 friends snuck away from the suburbs to spend a night in New York City.
That movie was so good. I love that movie.
I love that movie too. It was so fun.
Oh my God, did you ever read Ellen Hopkins?
Did she write like vampires? No, like mystery?
No. She wrote all of her books in verse.
In verse?
In in verse.
Like in verse.
Yeah.
Like as a poem, no poem, but like in verse, right?
Yeah, in verse.
I remember seeing those covers, but I never read them.
So heavy. Like they literally deal with like drug addiction, a lot of drug addiction, and like assault. They were really heavy, but I was obsessed with them. They're like 700 pages. I literally read the first one in one day because I was obsessed. But like they're written in verse, so it's not like
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
long.
Oh my god, I was obsessed with them. I read all of them.
Wow, I
She had this
never.
one book. Oh my god, she had this one book that boggled my mind when I was younger. It's about these two twins, and it's like written. It goes back and forth. Like each book is written about one of the like it's in one of the twins' perspectives.
Yeah.
They're like super opposite. They have like different lives, like different boyfriend, like whatever. And they end up getting they're like fighting, they like fight and stuff like that, anyways. And at the end of this, okay, this is like a major spoiler, but I don't think you're gonna read it. At the end of the book, you find out that the twins, like one of the twins actually died, and like as a result, the other twin, because she was also getting abused by like someone in her family, she
Yeah.
developed like another like her twin's personality as like a coping mechanism. Yeah. And I was like 13 when I read this, and it boggled my mind.
So wild.
It was wild. I remember how I was shook.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Is it called,
that's
is it Pulse? Is it calling Pulse? So is that one? Oh, another one. Impulse.
Yeah, Impulse.
Whoa, I never read those books, but I remember seeing those covers everywhere, like on Goodreads or like I didn't use Twitter then, I think. Only on Goodreads. I'm gonna search my read okay, my read like what's tag on Goodreads and but I'm going to put like the first ones that I reviewed. I'm sure I review like my OG YA. Let's see. The Vampire Kisses series. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what about Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater? I read those when I was in middle school.
Oh, I remember that one too. The L.J. Smith books. Like I know she wrote the Vampire Diaries, but she also wrote like other books. The Night World series, I remember reading those. Like I think they were also vampires and witches and stuff like that.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, what did I read that had witches in it? Oh my god, I don't remember it, but I loved it.
Witches. Beautiful Disaster. No, Beautiful Disaster. No, Beautiful Creatures.
No. But you know what book I did love? If I Stay. I loved If I Stay.
Oh, me too. I also just recently gave it away to my secondhand bookstore.
I still have mine, and I have the second one too.
I never read the second one. Did you watch the movie?
Mm-hmm. I loved the movie. Oh my god, I had a big crush on the guy in it. I thought he was so cute.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It was a good movie. I actually thought it was a good adaptation.
Yeah, Vampire Academy. I love that one. What else? Oh, The House of Night. Do you read the House of Night series?
Mm-hmm.
I have all the book, like not all. I think I'm missing the last, but I have the 10 first books. I have them like in physical.
10? Did you say 10?
10 books. Wait, like I have it in a box. Like.
Oh my god, there's so many. I've never even heard of these.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. They're vampires. Like when Twilight came out, like everyone was like, do you remember when Twilight came out and everyone was writing vampires because it was like
I don't remember Twilight coming out because I think I was too young.
I did watch it. I think I was in like 5th grade or 6th grade.
I remember like knowing Twilight was a thing was in 5th grade. New Moon came out. New Moon came out when I was in 5th grade, and I remember going to the theaters to see New Moon for my 5th birthday. So I remember like New Moon coming out, but I don't remember like Twilight first being a thing.
Like I don't know if I went to the premiere to watch like at 12 a.m. to watch like Twilight or until New Moon came out. I went. Like I remember my dad gifted me Twilight and New Moon. I don't know if Eclipse was already out, but the movies were out when he gifted me the first two, and I read them. And then Breaking Down came out in English, and I like bought it on Costco, but it wasn't yet translated to Spanish. So I was like, "What the heck? I'm gonna read it." And I think it was my first book, like read in English, and since then, like, I buy all my books in English.
I remember, oh my god, I just had like a flashback. I remember reading Twilight when I was in 5th grade, and that was probably like the first like book with any type of romance that I ever read. And I remember the scene when I remember reading the scene in class when she is at his house, like visiting his house for the first time, and they're in his bedroom, and the way that the author, like, or what Stephanie Meyer, like the way that she wrote it, she's like, oh, he like pounced on her. He like basically jumped on her and put her on the bed. And like they didn't even kiss or anything, but he just like jumped on her. So she was like kind of like he was on top of her. But
Like
yeah,
a animal.
and I remember like little like 11-year-old me was like, oh,
It's Akatar level steamy at that
yeah,
point.
that was like, steamy for me, and I loved it. And I also remember wanting to go to the movies to see New Moon, but I hadn't seen Twilight first. So I went on Google videos. It wasn't even YouTube, it was Google videos. And I watched Twilight in like 10-minute increments, like Twilight Part 1, Twilight Part 2.
Oh. Oh my god. And then you went to see New Moon.
And then I went to see New Moon in theaters with my dad.
So yeah, look, I have like I think I like sold my first, like I don't have the first book because I sold it to someone. I didn't care, but I have the second book. This is the second book, Betrayed. Then I have the third book, Chosen, Untamed, the fourth. Then I think this one is the fifth, Born. I have Hunted. This was in hardcover. I can't believe it. Then I think it's Tempted. Then
I've never even seen these before.
Awaken. I think this one is the 8. Hidden. This one is this one is next one, the 9th, and then the 10.
Oh my god, that's a good series.
I never read this ones. I think I've never read them. I think I stopped in this one. I don't know why I bought this.
Yeah, that's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, and it's so like messy. Like the main character has like 3 love interests in this like amount of books. Like she has like a boyfriend in like the first 3 or the 4, and I think he dies. And then she falls in love with this other guy, and the dead guy returns to be in a human or like a living stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still in love with the other guy, and I think there's like a prophecy happening, and she falls in love with this, or like she's attracted to the other prophecy guy, which I think is this one. Like he has wings and everything. It was like vampire stuff.
Oh my god, I love that. Naima's here. Hi, Naima.
Hi, Naima.
We're talking about our favorite, like OG YA books, like our favorite books from like middle school.
Yes, give a Kristen PC Cast. Naima knows it. I have the 10 books. I don't know if there were more. I think they are done now. They were so long ago. Like, look, what's the second book? It says, like, in the back. Fledgling vampire Zoe has managed to settle in at the House of Night finishing school. She finally feels like she belongs, even gets chosen as the leader of the Dark Daughters. Best of all, she actually has a boyfriend, or 2. Then the unthinkable happens. Human teenagers are being killed, and all the evidence points to the House of Night. While danger stalks the human from Zoe's old life, she begins to realize that the very powers that make her so unique might also threaten those who she loves. Then when she needs her new friends the most, death strikes the House of Night, and Zoe must find the courage to face a betrayal that could break her heart, her soul, and jeopardize the very fabric of her world. It's so intense. And I have them in a box. Like, I want to, like, give them away. I don't want them anymore.
You don't want them anymore?
No, I don't care. Like, I don't care about them.
I got rid of so many of my old YA books, and I kind of wish I didn't.
Yeah, because I used to live at my aunt's place for college. I like had all my books there, and now I've returned back home, so I have to bring all my books here. And I had like how many, like almost 100 books back there, and I couldn't bring them all home. And some of them I didn't really want them anymore, so I like unhauled many.
Yeah, I unhauled so many recently, but there's like a few that I'm like, oh, I kind of want to read that now.
Evermore. Oh my god, do you read Evermore?
I don't know.
I have them. I have them too. Wait. I don't
Forget
think
them. I want to see what they look like.
I don't think I've like gave them away, because I also remember
I don't know if I did.
shaking it up. Here they are. I have only the I don't have the first one. I think I sold that one. I have the second one. Is this one, right?
Oh, I've
This is the second one. I think this is the third one.
I never read it.
I think these are vampires too. This is the first one, Evermore. Do you remember that cover?
I remember, like, I never read it, I don't think. But I read, do you remember The Summoning?
Which one?
The Summoning.
The Summoning by...
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I read it, and I was obsessed with those books. I think I read them all in the series.
I think I read the first one.
The one where they all... It's by Kelly Armstrong. It's the one where the girl, she, like, is having hallucinations, and then she ends up in, like, a house. And the one guy is a werewolf.
Oh, everyone was obsessed with werewolf and vampires.
Well, it was like a love triangle, because you didn't know if she was gonna get with the werewolf guy or his brother. Yeah.
Oh, I said it's not a worthy series, to be honest. It's so like right now there are far more better series. Just keep.
Oh my god, you know what other series I remember binge reading? I read them all. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han.
I never read them.
I love them. I think they're better than To All the Boys.
To All the Boys?
Yeah. They were so good. I like binge read the whole trilogy in like a couple weeks. Like I was obsessed with them.
Gallagher Girls! Oh my god, that series is amazing.
I don't think I read that either.
Ali Carter, Gallagher Girls, they're spies, female spies. No? You have to read them. Like
oh, I never read those, but I think I always wanted to. That series.
It's so good. Like right now, if you read them, I say it's so good. Like it's not like
okay.
I only loved them when I was in middle school. It's so in the romance, like it's epic. The romance is epic. I love that. It's like Percy Jackson. Like they start really young in the first book, and then they grow like every book. And I think the last one is they are like 17 or something, and the first one I think like they're 15 or 14.
That's cute. I like when they like grow older. Do you remember the book 13
Reasons Why?
What? No. Like 13 Blue Envelopes, and like
I read the first one.
I loved it. I thought it was so fun. I think I loved it because she goes to England and you get to read about her in England.
Yeah, I love that too. Like she travels, and it was a fun concept. Like the Blue Envelopes, it was a fun concept.
It was fun. I like at that time I never read anything like that before.
13 Reasons Why. I remember.
Reasons Why.
You never read 13 Reasons Why? No. I read it. I thought it was good, like, when I read it.
I never read it.
I had this some money. Maybe we should read, like, really old YA books.
I really want to. See, now I'm in, like, an old YA mood. I want to. When I go to bed tonight, I want to start listening to Anna and the French. I got it from my library.
Me too. I'm going to start reading it. Maybe I'm going to skim it. I don't know if I'm going to read it.
I don't want to read it. I just want to listen to an audiobook.
Yeah.
I'll probably listen to it like halfway to like scratch the itch, and then I'll probably give up on it.
Just like remember what's happening.
Yeah, just remember it.
Oh, Ally Carter's books are so good. Like she does the best tropes. Like Gallagher Girls has the Spy Girls, right? And what's the other series? They do heist. I don't remember the name of the series. And the romance is also like really, really epic. She does a really great romance. Ally Carter. It's called. What's the name of the other series?
I remember reading the Click series.
I didn't read the Quick series. I watched the movie only.
I don't think I read them all, but I remember reading like a couple.
Like those type of books are so fun. Like a group of girls and just like super fun. High Society. Yes, that's the name of the other book. They do heist, and it's a group of like kids or well teenagers, and they like steal paintings and stuff. It's so good. I love it. And I love like the first meeting between the main character, the heroine, and one of like her childhood friends, who is the love interest, I guess, because she goes into his house to steal a painting and he caught her, and instead of like accusing her, well, not accusing her, but like giving her away, he's like, take me along to your adventures, and it's so cute.
Oh my god.
Like he's like, save me please, I'm so bored.
I'm trying to remember which Click book I read.
I want to watch the movie now, and my Netflix doesn't have the Click.
I don't think mine has the Click. That is such an old movie. You could probably find it online.
Yeah.
I remember I read one. It was like in the summer, I swear, and they were like at a club house, like a golf house, golf club, whatever it's called. I swear they were like working there or something. I don't know. I don't remember, but
yeah, I remember something about that. She was like the new girl and came to the school and.
See, I don't think the one that I read, I'm pretty sure took place in the summer. I don't think they were at school.
Maybe there were a lot of books, right? It's like Pretty Little Liars. I read Pretty Little Liars.
I never read Pretty Little Liars either.
I read her other series, the twin ones. What's the name of that series? Because she had another series. What's the name of that other? Sarah Shepard, right? She wrote Pretty Little Liars, but she wrote another one. Let's see. View all her books. No, it's not this one. It's called Two Truths and a, but this is not the first book. This is the third book. Let's see which is the first book. The Lying Game. I think it's The Lying Game. Do you read that one?
The Lying Game?
Yeah, The Lying Game. This one. The Lying Game.
No, but
it's about twins or something. I think one twin like dies, and by the fourth book you realize that she's not dead or something. But it's also secrets and a group of friends and stuff like that. And I love the titles. Like the first book is The Lying Game. Second book, Never Have I Ever. Then Two Truths and a Lie, Hide and Seek, Cross My Heart, Hope to Die, and then 7 Minutes in Heaven. Like every single one is like games. Oh, I know. I hate like Ally Carter didn't finish that series, so she left it inconclusive.
Never finished. That's so sad.
Yeah, I don't know why. So you want more like from the romance? You don't get like a closer either.
That sucks.
Yeah. The summer series.
I think there's like a separate. I was just looking. I think there's like a separate like spin-off like summer series. I think I read Kristen's. I think that's her name. I don't.
It's like the Babysitter's Club or something, right?
Oh, I read the Babysitter's Club.
I didn't grow up with them, so I didn't never read them.
I didn't read them all, but I think I read like a couple.
But I love the show. The show was super cute.
It was really cute. I watched it too. It was so cute. It was like so wholesome.
Yeah, it was so entertaining. I hated that every single episode was like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes. So it was so quick.
Oh my god, I just Googled it. Yeah, I definitely read Kristen's. Yeah. Why do I want to reread these books now?
Which other books? Let's see. Let's see which ones.
I was talking to someone, I forget who it was, but I remember them saying that they're gonna do a video of them reading all of the Click books.
Oh, look, Click books. Oh my god.
Well, my library has them all.
You can do it too.
I don't want to. That's too much. Maybe I'll read like one of them.
They're like more than 10, right?
So many of them. Look. Wait, hold on. This is all of them. Wait.
Oh my god. They're not that long, right?
No, they're not that long. They're like middle school. I don't even think they're considered like high school level, but still.
Yeah. Let's see, which other young adult books?
That is so funny.
Ghost Girl. Do you read Ghost Girl?
No.
This one. It was everywhere here in Mexico.
I've never seen that.
Never. Oh my god. Evernight. I rated 4 stars. Evernight. This one is also vampires. Do you remember this one? Claudia Gray.
No, I don't know any of these books.
The font of the title. Look at it. Like it's so so gothic and so a punk. Let's see which I'm Breaking Dawn. I rated Breaking Dawn 3 stars. Why? Breaking Dawn is the best one. Breaking Dawn deserves 5 stars. Which one? Which other one? New Moon. Oh, New Moon 4 stars. It doesn't deserve.
Very matched.
Match. It was. Is it the girl inside like the bubble?
Yeah.
I never read it.
I read it and I remember loving it. I the book series gets like so much hate online, but I remember really liking the first one. The second one was really boring though. I never finished it.
Yeah, like that author. I think every time a new book came out by her, no one liked it. Like it was so boring.
Yeah, but I liked the first one.
Let's see. Evermore. I have Evermore. I rated 4 stars too. Which other one? Homecoming. Oh, Vampire Academy. The Vampire Diaries. I read the Vampire Diaries books. The Mortal Instruments. Hush Hush. Do you read Hush Hush?
No. I remember it was big though. I remember everyone reading it, but I never read it.
Yeah. Hex Hole. Also, this one was pretty popular. Hex Hole. Do you read this one?
I've never seen that before.
Never. Oh my god. Uglies. Do you read Uglies?
Oh my god, yes, I definitely read Uglies. Uglies is getting an adaptation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I read it, but I actually didn't like it as much as everyone.
Like everyone was at plastic surgery, right? Or something like that.
Getting surgery. But what was the one book? Oh my god, I love it so much. By Lauren Oliver.
What's the name? Oh my god. Like you get like a shot so you don't fall in love or something, right?
Yeah.
Love this?
Delirium.
Yeah.
I loved that book. I remember oh my god, I remember sitting in class, like I couldn't stop reading it.
I remember like loving the first book and then the second book was not that good for me.
Oh my god, I'm just scrolling through this Goodreads list. Did you ever read Prom and Prejudice?
No. But I've seen
the
cover. I've seen that cover.
I loved it.
Do you read the Simone Alkel's like contemporary, like I think it's Perfect Chemistry, the first book?
I don't think so.
This one. I was obsessed with this book. It was my favorite like contemporary romance. It's the popular girl bad boy that you so wanted.
Oh,
I don't know if it's like it's not. I don't know if it's gonna be good right now because it came out in 2008, like 2008. It's this one, Perfect Chemistry.
Oh, I saw that everywhere. That was on the list that I kept looking at.
Yeah, it's really
bad boy popular girls. Or yeah,
I don't know. It's going to have like problematic tropes, I think. Oh, The Season by Sarah McLean. I love that one. Fallen. Do you read Fallen?
That sounds really familiar. Maybe. I don't
It
know.
had like an adaptation. It's on Netflix. It's so bad, but it's entertaining. It's this one.
Oh no, I never
It
read
has
that.
like fallen angels and stuff. Like the mythology is fallen angels, and she's like an angel or something. And I love like that trope. We should have more of that trope, like the reincarnated souls. Like they have reincarnated like 1,000 times, and they still find each other in the new world they live in now.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of that in YA now. I am number 4. I read the first one. The Hunger Games, obviously.
I read The Hunger Games.
Do you read this one? I love this one. I want to read it now. It's kind of like the Hannah Montana movie.
No, but that does look like the Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah, she's like a really rich girl who goes to like the country and like falls in love. It looks like the Hannah Montana movie. Graceling. Do you read Graceling? The new book is coming out like this year. After like 10 years, I think. This one. It was so good. Like I love it. I've read the rest of it.
Hated Graceling.
I love it.
I gave it, actually I didn't hate it, but I think I gave it like the 3 stars. But I think it's because I remember reading it and the ending, like when they were running away and stuff, it really scared me. I remember being scared of it. I remember like staying up in my bedroom and like I don't know what it was. Because I don't even think I was that young. I think I must have been like 13 or 14. And it just like creeped me out. Like I just was so scared. It gave me, I was terrified. It was like I gave it like 3 stars. And I never read any of the books ever again.
4 stars. This one was one of my favorite series, The Iron King. It was like one of my first Fae fantasies.
I never read it.
Never. I was obsessed. Like I reread like the series so many times, The Iron King.
Oh my God.
Then the Luke series, that one, Paranormal
Oh my God,
See.
I had Lux, but I never gave it away. Or I never read it, and then I gave it away.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to be reading it soon for a video.
It was really like I put it first. I never read like the other books. I think it has like 4 books or something, right?
Yeah.
And I only read the first one, but it was good. Like it was so entertaining, and I love the couples. Graceland is so good. Like I highly recommend it. I love Graceland Fire. I never read Bitter Blue, and the new one, Winter
Bitter
something.
Blue is such a cute name. Bitter Blue.
Yeah. And everyone loved that book too. I never read it. Like I want to read it now. Winterstone. I don't know what's the name of the final book or the new one. I don't know if it's the final book. Shiver. I read it. Shiver 3 stars.
Shiver. I think I loved Shiver. I think I gave it 5 stars.
Maze Runner 5 stars.
Oh, Maze Runner. I actually didn't. I think I gave Maze Runner like 4 stars.
And my review is amazing book.
Amazing book. I wish I had my Goodreads going that far back. My Goodreads only goes back to like a couple years ago.
Yay, Graceland! I support the Graceland agenda. I'll add it to my TBR. Yes, add it. I love like Graceland, like the world. It had like beings, like you had powers or something. So I kind of love that.
Mm-hmm. I know it probably is good. I think the reason why I didn't like it is because I was like scared of it.
You have to read it now.
I was too much of a baby for it.
The Demon King. My reviews were like so awful. Like the Demon King, I rated it 4 star and I put great book.
I remember what was that book? Oh my God, with the girl in the front cover of her is like in like a face mask with like cucumbers on her eyes.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, I have to find it.
13 Little Blue Envelopes, 4 stars. Maximum Ride, did you read the Maximum Ride series? I was obsessed with the Maximum Ride series.
I don't think so.
The Legend series is iconic, and the Fifth Wave. I was obsessed with the Fifth Wave.
What was that book? Oh my god, where she had cucumbers on her eyes and she had this like in a head wrap.
I don't remember. I think maybe I kind of recollect like something, like kind of gives me an idea of something, but I don't remember a name. Maxima Rye was amazing. I read like I think I read until like the 8th book, and then it became like a fiasco. But it was so good. Like I have those. I have a paperback of the 2nd and 3rd book. I was in love with it. Let's see my reviews.
Second book here. Hi, Justice.
The 2nd book I put. Wow, just amazing.
I really want to find the. I don't remember what it's called.
Hi. You should search like 2010 contemporary YAs or something, and maybe at least will come out.
That was like really old.
Really, really old. Maybe the 2000s.
But I remember if it was like YA or if it was more like middle grade. It might have been middle grade.
Maybe. Oh, Maximum Right. I think it won't hold up. And I never saw like the movie. I think it's on Netflix, and I don't want to see it. It kind of scares me, like what I saw of the preview. But I was obsessed with those books. It was so good, and the romance was epic. I just only talk about romance in these books because I only care about the romance. Angel Fall too. Oh, Angel Fall! I've read those by Susan E. That was like one of my first. You never read them?
I think I did. I remember them.
It was like also Fallen Angels and the Apocalypse.
I think I read the. Oh, actually, no. I didn't. No.
I think I finished the series. I don't remember. And on the French Kiss, my review says, "Oh my god, it was awesome! I absolutely love it."
Oh.
Let's see which other ones. The Night Circus. I read The Night Circus in 2011. Oh my god,
that's so long ago. I read The Night Circus maybe like 2 years ago. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? I was really like I'm in love with it.
I think I don't remember what I rated, but I remember not liking it because I just thought maybe it was like too. Like, maybe my brain is just not big enough to understand, but I remember I was just so confused and like had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, there were like 4 POVs.
And just the way that it was written, like I get that it was supposed to be like magical realism and super like poetic and pretty writing and stuff, but I just I could not wrap my head around it. I had no idea what was happening.
Did you read her latest book? Like,
no, I'm scared to read it because I just like
what's the name? The what?
Isn't it the Starless Sea or is that
the Starless Sea? Yeah, it's the Starless Sea. I read it. It was good.
Yeah, I'm like because or
maybe it's because I love her writing. So
yeah, I did not like her writing, and then when I was reading the book, I remember I just felt stupid the whole time because I was like, why don't I know what's happening?
Oh my god. Oh, do you read that book, The Sea of Tranquility?
No. What's that?
I read it like in middle school too. The Sea, and it was like maybe it was smutty, maybe new adults, and I was reading that in middle school. The Sea of Tranquility, and that author like never wrote any book after that. So it was so weird. Like I've never seen like the author, The Sea of Tranquility.
I've never seen that book cover before.
Never. Like the book was so good and so emotional and everything. But I think the author never really published anything else. Delirium, I put 4 stars to Delirium.
I love Delirium.
Oh, Before I Fall. Do you read that one?
Oh yeah, by the same author, right?
Yeah, the same author. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. That one was good.
I read the I think I don't remember what I gave it, either a 4 or a 5 stars. I really liked it.
I gave it 5 star. No review. I don't know why.
But I never continued it, and I remember I gave it to my friend, and she never gave it back to me.
Oh my god, I hate that. Yeah, the Night Circus is like, it has a lot of stuff. I think I've even reread it. I don't remember. Catching Jordan. Do you read this one? I love it. It's a contemporary romance, YA.
No, I've never seen that.
This is another author who writes like a lot of contemporary romances, YA, and she has like a whole series, like 7 or 8 books, and every single one like has a different sport. It was so good, like back then.
A different sport?
Hmm?
Did you say a different sport?
Yeah, it's different sport. Like in Catching Jordan, she plays quarterback in a football team. And then the second book, baseball. The third book, I think, I don't know, but there's like swimming, there's like soccer, there's like track, and stuff, like a lot of sports.
That's like Mariana Zapata. Like all of her books are like a different sport, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I love sports romances.
Me too. I love sports romance. That's another one of my favorite tropes.
Yeah. Mara Dyer. I think I never finished the Mara Dyer series. Oh wait. It returned to the beginning, my list. And I saw that the author like released a Noah series or something, like not recently but a few years ago, and it was not good. I think people didn't like it.
Oh really?
Yeah. And Noah was the best thing about the Mara Dyer series. Though I love like Mara Dyer was like a very unreliable narrator. Like you didn't trust anything she said.
I remember the scene when she was like in the bathtub and she started like
Hallucinate.
hallucinating. Oh
Yeah. Like creepy stuff happened to her. I don't even remember why. Like the explanation of what happened to her, what's happening
I
to her.
don't remember either. I don't remember what was actually happening. I remember like the whole thing at the end with like her boyfriend.
Noah, yeah.
No, like her boyfriend from like her old high school. Like the accident that happened. Do you remember?
No.
Like, because there was like the accident that happened, and I think like her boyfriend like died.
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
I have the book there. I think I have the book somewhere.
It was like you find it out at like the end. I think I don't remember. No, never.
I don't remember anything. Book to movie TV adaptations that are currently out that I like. The Hunger movies have like a good spot in my list. They're very good adaptations. The second the second movie is really good.
Current book to movie adaptations that are like.
Which other one? I used to love like the first Divergent movie.
Oh my god, did you ever read these books? Like TTY?
No, I never, but I remember that cover.
I think I read it. I also read the book. It was called like The Flower Girls. It was in middle school. It was definitely like a middle school book. And like the group is called like the Flower Girls, and like each girl was like a different flower. Never mind.
I never read those. Another book to movie adaptation. I don't know. I have some in DVD, I think.
Oh my god, did you ever read LA Candy by Lauren Conrad?
No.
I loved those because it was like, and especially when you found out that it was like basically, I think it was supposed to be like similar to her experience on the hills.
Yeah.
I loved them. I thought they were so good. Oh my god, a candy apple book. I remember these books.
Which one?
They said like a candy apple book at the top.
I don't know which ones those are.
This is more like middle school. This isn't even YA.
I think I never read like middle grade books. Like I went directly to YA
I feel
and
like
Harry Potter and stuff
I
like
feel like I
that.
read like YA. Like I was reading YA though or middle grade when I was like in like third grade though.
Whoa. Like I started reading when I was in 5th grade because I didn't like reading before that.
See, I feel like I read the most when I was like in elementary school. Like when I was in elementary school, when I was like in second grade, I was reading chapter books by first grade.
Whoa.
So then I like read middle grade pretty much throughout like elementary school, and then I started reading YA in middle school.
Yeah.
And then I feel like in high school I kind of like didn't read as much. I did, but not as much.
I read so much in high school, I remember. But YA mostly. And then, well, in high school I started reading romance, like new adult books. Like Jennifer Armentrout, Krista Beccarici. I read like a lot of sports romances too.
I would go through phases where I'd like read so much and then I wouldn't read for a long time.
Yeah, that happens to me right now too. Yeah, she meets Noah at a new school. She was like not boarding school, but like a very fancy school.
Yeah, she like had this friend group, and that's like how the book starts. Is she has to like transfer to Noah's school because she had like this accident
Yeah.
where her boyfriend died, and then or was it Noah that died? I don't remember. Someone died, and then she keeps seeing them. Oh, it was her boyfriend, and then she keeps in the second book. She keeps seeing her boyfriend, even though she knows her boyfriend died.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I ever read the second one? I don't remember. I just remember like the bad scene. Beauty Queens. Do you read Beauty Queens? This one.
No, but I remember it.
Yeah. My reviews are so awkward. Dash and Lily. I love it. Do you watch the TV show?
I never watched it. I read the book, but I never watched the show. I meant to.
The show is so cute. I watched it with my mom, and she loved it.
My mom loved it too. My mom loved it. My mom was the one that was like, Emma, you need to watch it. I was like, no, I don't remember why. I got really sick around Christmas time. I got like really, really sick, and I don't know. I was sick for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch any Netflix or anything. I just like died.
It was a cute adaptation.
Yeah, my mom loved it.
Beautiful creatures. My reviews are getting longer too. Wow. I love Lena so much, and Ethan's such a perfect main character. It was awesome to see his POV and the way he saw everything. It's not so often that you can read the main POV from a boy, so it was really awesome to read this book. So cringy. How Not to Be Popular. Oh, I remember this book. The Game of Thrones. I read it in 2012. Oh my god.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
You read Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I have it. I read it. And I saw the show before, and then I was like, I want to read the book and see if like it follows the story perfectly. And the first book just, yeah, I put 5 stars in my review, it seems.
Oh my god.
Game of Thrones is a big book. Aside the fact that it has many characters and many POVs, it has more than 800 pages, which is my first 800 pages book.
Aww.
Aww.
I still don't think I've ever read an 800-page book.
It's so. Then I read the Patrick Rothfuss life book. The Name of the Wing.
You've read a lot of like adult fantasy.
Yeah. And in my younger years, like when I was in high school.
Yeah, I would not have been reading adult fantasy at that age.
And now I don't read adult fantasy when I want to read, but I don't read it enough.
Mm-hmm. My dog keeps like kicking me. Like,
oh, is he like dreaming?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
I love when they like. I think they're dreaming that they are running or something.
I don't know what. He has nightmares too, I swear. Like sometimes I can hear him like crying in his sleep.
Aww.
You know.
Bye, Karina.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming
thanks for hanging out with us.
and talking about old YA books.
I know.
Still, I never like. I read the first book of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone. This one,
I
but
never read it. I don't remember why. I
I
don't think I was.
don't remember anything.
I don't think I was ever that interested in it.
I kind of want to read it, like finally the 3 books because it's like such a well-loved series.
You
But I
know,
don't know if I have the time.
I love these books. I don't know if you'll know them. They're like books from the UK. They were called the English Rose Society.
I don't know.
They were written by someone famous. Oh my god, they were written by Madonna. They were written by Madonna.
I never read them.
They're like children's books or like middle. I think they're like middle grade, and it's about these like group of friends. It's like just a group of girls, and they call themselves like the English Roses, and they were all like best friends. They're like these were like the covers. They looked like this. They were like so cool. And I literally, yeah, they was like each book was like a different girl, and I loved them. I remember my mom got me like all of them for Christmas. Oh my god, I loved them. I want to reread these.
Do you still have them?
I think so. I think my mom kept them somewhere because she knows how much I loved them.
I never read them. Sweet
They
Evil.
weren't that big here. I think they just got them because my mom is like from England, so she always would like try to be like cultured in British stuff. So I like, grew up. She'd like make me read like British like books and like watch like British TV and stuff.
You can tell her that you read Talia Hibbert, Get a Life, Chloe Brown. She's British.
Yeah, that's true. She is British. I know, it's always so funny when I like listen to an audiobook and a British accent comes on and I'm like, oh, okay. I was reading a book every day and I'm pretty sure the character was Irish. And I put on the audiobook and I was so excited for an Irish accent, but they didn't do it.
Oh, why didn't they do it?
I don't know.
Maybe they thought that we wouldn't understand their accent.
I don't know, but I really was excited for an Irish accent.
Have you like watched Outlander? It's not Irish, but it's Scottish.
I haven't watched it. I have the book and I haven't watched it because I'm keep telling myself I'm gonna read the first book and then watch it, but I still haven't read the first book yet.
When I watched the first season, or well, the whole series, I didn't understand it without subtitles because the Scottish accent was like so like I don't understand it.
I know. Sometimes I'm like that, like with certain shows, like oh my god, Love Island. I'm obsessed with Love Island. I've seen like every season of it.
Yeah.
I need subtitles for some of the people on it because I can't understand them.
I want to watch Love Island, but I don't know where.
I watched it on there's like an app called hiiii, and it's like a reality TV app.
Oh, okay. And do you have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Do you pay for it?
No, my mom does. My mom loves reality TV.
Are all the reality TV shows are there?
Like a lot of them. They have like all of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They have like they have them all. They have like, like Desperate or The Real Housewives. They have like every single season of The Real Housewives.
Netflix put the first 4 seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and I watched it, and then I had Amazon Prime too, and they have the 8 complete seasons, so I watched until the 8, and I have not watched it after that, and I'm obsessed.
So much better. Like my Netflix does not have any of these things. Your Netflix had the OC. I'm still mad that your Netflix had the OC and mine didn't.
Now it doesn't have it, and I'm sad. Like I swear, in 2019 on summer it had the OC.
I never had the OC.
I have so many. Like there are very good shows, but then the US or Canada or the UK have other stuff that I'm kind of jealous of. Like I don't know if you have New Girl. I don't think I have New Girl.
Oh, we had New Girl for years, and then they took it off for a year, and then they just brought it back.
I don't have it. Like I searched it, and it's not here.
I've rewatched New Girl like 2 times now.
I watched it when I went for my exchange program in Spain, and they have Spain. Netflix had it because when you go to another country, you have the Netflix there, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I remember anytime I would go to England, I would always use like their Netflix and watch like British TV shows and stuff.
I never like it. They have Glee. I don't want to watch Glee.
Yeah, I have Glee. Yeah.
I have Grey's Anatomy. I have Skin Suits.
I feel like a lot of them are similar. Like certain
Yeah.
shows are similar.
Yeah, in more now, like the newer ones, like all the K dramas I think are like universe, like everywhere.
Netflix original, then it's on all of them.
Yeah.
Like my bubble tea plushie.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, I love bubble tea.
I know, it's so cute. My sister just got me it. And here's my squishmallow.
I love it.
I went to the store today and I was gonna buy one. I was so ready to spend my money on another squishmallow, but they only had one and it was like even bigger than this one. And it was like, I didn't think it was cute. It was like a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like pink and purple. And it was just like
Yeah.
too much for me. I like the more like
I don't even like unicorns that much. Like I prefer like a bear or something.
I know I wanted just like a cute, like chill one. This is a llama.
Aww. I thought it was a hamster.
It's a llama, and it's a boy. His name is Martine. I didn't name him. They come with names, by the way.
I love when they come with names.
I know. He came with a little description. It was like, Martine loves to cook in the kitchen with his mom.
Why is he so precious? Which ones? I think we all have this one. Yeah, I watch so many K dramas that Netflix like gives me K dramas. Literally, I don't. Vikings? No, my dad watches Vikings. Breaking Bad. I don't know. I'm only watching. I'm watching the Winx saga. Like the
I
Winx.
want to watch. Is it good?
I'm enjoying it. Like I watched like 4 episodes, and I'm going to start the 5th one. And I mean, it's entertaining. If you don't compare it with the original like cartoon, you're gonna enjoy it. They try to make it darkish like Riverdale and Sabrina, but like they should have gone it with the glittery stuff.
I kind of want to like watch it just for fun, like with like no expectation of it like actually being,
Yeah.
real.
Like it's cute, and the main hero, like Sky. I don't know if you watched the cartoon, but the guy is so cute. He's like the soft boy, and there's like mean girl soft boy trope.
I love it. That's actually a good trope too.
Yeah, it's a good trope. So cute. I think Emily's talking about your squishy.
Oh, thank you. I know, I love him.
Like I imagine that your squish is so soft.
It is. It's like not even. I don't know how to like. I did not really get the hype until I got one, but it's actually like so much like squishier and
In person.
it's not even like it's soft, but it's just like the material is so like weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like so like squishy. I love it. This isn't a squishmallow. This is just like my sister just got this for me.
It does look like kind of squishy too, like soft. It's so cute.
I think she got it off of like Wish or something. To be honest, I don't know where she got it.
Aww.
But it's because you can tell that it's kind of like, see, look at the bottom, like it's kind of like weird.
Yeah, but it looks kind of good quality.
It is. I don't know how much she paid for it. She just bought it for me one day. Half an hour. Yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. It's 12 a.m. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to sleep.
Yeah, me too. So I think 3 hours. That's long.
That's it. That was a good live.
Yeah.
Just sitting here talking
We talked
about
about a lot of stuff.
romances. We talked about our favorite tropes. We talked about ecstasy. We
We
talked
talked about all YA.
Mhm.
All YA, to be honest. Like every single one of them.
Mhm.
And that's about it, I think. A lot of romance.
A lot of romance. That was good though.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on our popular girl, bad boy, and nerdy boy.
I'm gonna keep tweeting it.
Hopefully someone replies to us eventually. I'm getting like likes on it. Someone replied to it as well and said, I need these recommendations.
Let's see. I need this as well. Someone replied, yeah. Let's someone suggest bad boy, popular girl, and if they have nerdy, I'm gonna retweet your tweet.
I know, I feel like you have so many followers. Like there's not one person that can think of a recommendation.
I know, right? No one reads it, so they can recommend it to me. I'm so sad. I need days off. Yes. Okay, well, I think this is going to be the end of this live.
This was so fun. Wait, Mexico and Canada are in the same time zone?
You're in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
You're like, is it midnight right now?
Yeah, it's midnight right now.
Well, yeah. It's because I'm in Cancun. So Cancun is in the East Coast time zone. And the center is like an hour before. Like Mexico City right now is 11, and then like more on the other side, on the like it's the west, right? It's like 2 hours from now, maybe.
That's so cool. I didn't know that. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
and I think until April we change time zone, and we are the same, or we don't change time zone, and the center Mexico changes time zone. I'm not sure, but in one point we are the same time zone.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
but we right now I'm the same as East Coast.
That's so cool. I didn't know that because I remember when we first were gonna like watch like True Beauty and stuff together, and you were like, "Let's watch tonight," and I was like, "Do we have the same tonight?" Like, I don't know if tonight for you is tonight for me.
I'm glad we do, because then it will be not possible.
We still need to finish True Beauty. I haven't watched anything.
Days. When there are more episodes, because we have to wait like for a week for each. It's not over yet. So what if we caught up and we need another episode? It's not out yet.
Well, I need to find another website to watch on, because the website that I was watching on, like, I can't watch any more episodes. You have to pay for it.
Yeah. I think like there are a lot of like share screen or whatever, like you can watch a video or a show together, like I don't know if it's an app or just a website, and then you like click the link or something of the thing you want to watch, and you can watch it with someone, because not many have like those Netflix parties or the Biki like video chat. Yeah, not many have that.
No, I know.
Because I know a website where you can watch the K-dramas, but you can't share, you can't have like a chat with anyone.
Yeah.
So we need to find a chat app or something like where we can watch it together.
I guess we could just like message back and forth. But...
Yeah, but then we have to be like, let's start the episode 1, 2, 3 at the same time.
At the same time, yeah. Okay.
Oh, we all have to go to sleep now.
Yeah, we all need to get a good night's sleep. It's time. It's past the bedtime.
So we can read tomorrow Anna and the French Kiss. Everyone's going to be reading Anna and the French Kiss.
Everyone read Anna and the French Kiss, and let me know how you like it. I'm gonna start mine tonight. I actually am. I'm gonna listen to it as an audiobook and fall asleep to
Tonight,
it.
I'm not sure if tonight because it's so late.
Well, I'm gonna just listen to it as I fall asleep.
Oh, well, that's great.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end the broadcast and then bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Emily,
This was more successful than last time.
thank you for watching until the very end.
Bye.